be kicking off tomorrow afternoon at 5 o'clock against Campbell University of Campbell, North Carolina. Mike Amos, along with Neil Armstrong and Josh Hodge, is that right?
Yes, sir.
That is
and
correct.
of course, this ball game is with Enterprise. Enterprise is a 7A team. Charles Henderson is a 5A team. They've played over the years many times, and some of them some great ball games. Of course, Enterprise, one of the most dominant football programs in the state of Alabama over the years. They've got a new coach, Rick Donaldson, who comes into the game with an overall record of 214-73. He coached at Apopka, Florida. He comes to Enterprise from Apopka after winning 3 state championships.
I was about to say, he was bringing some hardware, wasn't he?
That's right, no question, some hardware. And, excuse me, Neil Armstrong snuck behind me here. Of course, when it comes to Charles Henderson and Enterprise, they're 30 miles apart. They've been rivals in most every sport, baseball, basketball, football, for years. They're just now starting back playing on a regular basis in football. Charles Henderson has done pretty well against much bigger schools.
They have, and like you said, I'm glad they're getting back to playing each other in football. Back when Charles Henderson was winning the state championship back in '80 and back through the '80s, they played Enterprise every year.
I'm just going to get that set on the scoreboard.
Really good games, and I'm glad to see them get back to it. Last year, Enterprise jumped out to a 3-score lead on Charles Henderson, and Charles Henderson was able to scratch and claw and get their way back in the game, but just not enough time left on the clock. I know that they've had this game marked on their calendar for a long time.
35-28, so they played them very, very good. Do you remember a few years back when a Troy linebacker shot the gap and tackled a Enterprise quarterback in the backfield to hold on to an overtime win? Do you remember that?
I think that was the Shriver kid.
That's right, the Shriver kid shot the gap, and the outstanding quarterback for Enterprise that night was the doctor's son, who played basketball at Western Carolina, was a great athlete. Now is the head basketball coach at Enterprise High School, one of the youngest head basketball coaches in the state. And but he was playing quarterback that night, and it was a huge win for Charles Henderson.
Yeah.
But give you an idea about these football teams. Last week, Enterprise at Wildcat Stadium in Enterprise led by 31-13 going into the fourth quarter against one of the outstanding programs in Miami, Florida. And but Miami, they couldn't hold on to it. Miami came back and won the game 34-31 in what was an outstanding football game. In that ball game, Enterprise was led by a young freshman running back named Michael Johnson, 5'8", 170 pounds. Well, he rushed for 174 yards in that game to lead all rushers. Joshua McCrary, the other outstanding running back, who's a junior, he 6'1", 215, gained 83 yards. So both the running backs with Enterprise played very well in that game.
The defense just faltered down the stretch, I guess.
Evidently, that must have been what happened. Charles Henderson, of course, had a barn burner here last Friday night against their rival Pike County High School, and I tell you, they were sore the next morning. That's one of the hardest hitting games I've seen lately. Charles Henderson beat Pike County 12-6. And continue, I think that was their 12th straight victory. So it's closely matched as those teams are this time of year. It's amazing that Charles Henderson has won 12 straight.
Yeah, you're absolutely right, Mike. And thinking back over the game last Friday night, Pike County and Charles Henderson, what a defensive high school match that was. There was a lot of bend and don't break defensive, 2 goal line stands, one by Charles Henderson, one by Pike County. I mean, it was really a nice defensive game, and a lot, like you said, there was a lot of sore people the next day because there was some serious hitting.
In that game, Charles Henderson quarterback Puka Jones threw for 184, completed 12 out of 19 passes for 184 yards and 2 touchdowns, so he is off to a very good start. Ladies and gentlemen, our national anthem.
Marching Band under the direction of Trent Burke.
Beautiful rendition there by the Blue Machine Marching Band, the home team.
Back to Veterans Stadium in Troy, where Enterprise and Charles Henderson are about to just a few minutes away from kickoff. Looking across the way, if you will, at that Enterprise Marching Band, one of the proud marching bands in the state of Alabama, and they're sitting exactly where the Blue Machine, the Charles Henderson, excuse me, the Troy University Sound of the South Marching Band will be sitting tomorrow. But that is one of the finest high school bands in Alabama.
They are, Mike, and through the years, just year after year, Wildcat Marching Band always doing a good job. And here come the Wildcats.
And here comes the Wildcats of Enterprise, Alabama, with the colors of America out in front. They'll be in their white road uniforms with gray trousers and white helmets. And they dressed, I think, 95 for this game. I watched them come in from my office over there.
Yeah.
5 bus loads, but they're about 25 to a bus.
Need 90-something with
And ladies and gentlemen, at the north end of the field, in their orange and blue, the Charles Henderson High School Trojans are about to come out. Their captains are coming out ahead of them. So we'll see if they wait till the halftime or the toss of the coin, or will they come on out right now? So right now there's a good picture right there of them inside their helmet. Mm-hmm. I don't know who bought that.
That was Max Credit Union donated that.
Well, that was a tremendous thing they did, because it really recognizes Charles well. Let's get these captains here if we can.
We got 52 guys, 26, the running back Carter, number 11, and number 60. And that's going to be...
that's McKinney, number 11.
And Darius Northcutt, the nose guard, number 60.
Big Northcutt. And those are your captains for Charles Henderson. We'll pick up those Enterprise folks, too. Across the way, I see number 7
74,
is Terrell Hudson.
28 and 90.
28 is Condarius McCray.
74 and 90.
74 out of all these guys here.
3 pages
74
worth.
is going to be, I know it, 3 pages worth, and we'll be a couple of pages. That's Shelby C. And one other, I think number 74 is, that is Shelby C. And number 90, that's number 30, isn't it? Number 30. And we...
It's number 90.
Yeah, 90. You
90.
I had it right the first time. Number 90 is Dontavian Turner, a defensive lineman, senior. As you can see, this beautiful, beautiful playing field that Troy University has put down for the next 8 seasons. They're supposed to last 8 seasons. And there's the victory tee.
On this earth, there are many men of equal measure. Then there are those who rise above the rest. Extraordinary talent, assembled for a single objective.
Let's get that, yes.
Tell me what we're going to call it before I finish. all heads, okay? If I drop it,
Mike, while they're doing the coin toss, I know you already mentioned it, but
it is tails.
what a beautiful venue in Troy, opening up their home schedule tomorrow against the Camels. And just a beautiful night for football. It's not that humid, a little taste of fall in the air tonight. What a beautiful night for football.
Charles Henderson has won the toss and has elected to defer. And in fact, this is a good time to take a look at our end zone in our beautiful stadium here. It is really one of the prettiest football stadiums in college football. Of course, we got somebody down there too, don't we?
Yes, sir. Mr. Wally Lowry is going to be on our sideline tonight. And when there's a crucial penalty or a big hit or a turnover or a fumble or a touchdown, or if he called by an official, we will go to Mr. Lowry and he will give us a first-hand what he saw on the field.
No question about it. And of course, we've got our monitor in good shape. Ladies and gentlemen, the Charles Henderson High School Trojans for the 2019 season. I'm Mike Amos, Neil Armstrong, and we're ready to bring you an outstanding football game. The Trojans come out in their all blue with orange numerals and white trim. And of course, Enterprise Wildcats across the way. 7A against 5A, but hey, have you ever seen anybody that can measure the size of a young man's heart?
They can't measure the heart and the want.
Yeah, they can check your speed, they can check how strong you are, and they can do a lot of things, but no measurement yet that can measure the size of a young man's heart.
That's
so
right.
Let's see who's got the most heart tonight. The Wildcats will receive from the south end of the field. What a venue and what a football game we've got for you right here on Channel 2 Troy Cablevision. We welcome all the folks in the 12 county area that pick up this ball game, and we also recognize the over 1 billion people that could watch it on Facebook if they wanted to.
That's right.
1 billion people.
Even in Honolulu, Hawaii.
Even in Honolulu, even in Nova Scotia.
That's right.
Okay, kicking off is Geis, the big tackle, and he's got a good leg. Hopefully he can kick it in the end zone. You don't want these guys to have to fill this kick.
Well, he can sure enough kick it that far if he gets his full foot.
He's probably the largest high school kicker in the state this year.
Could be.
And here's an end-over-end kick, and it is a good one all the way back to the 4-yard line. And we've got guys all over him, and he's going down on a great tackle.
This is Terrell Jones on the tackle.
Boy, I tell you what a football player Terrell Jones is. Looking at the Trojans defensively, we're going to go with Geist and Woods are the tackles. The nose guard is Norcutt. The ends are Sanders and Wright. The linebackers are Jaden Scott and Jarquavius Russo. Of course, Hill and Caldwell. The corners are Russo and Scott. The safeties are Terrell Jones and Steven Stringer. From their own 9-yard line, Trojans in a 5-man front. They run out of the famous Notre Dame box, and he's going to go down. He might have got 3, maybe 4 on the play.
This is number 6 on the carry, and that's Joshua McCray for the Wildcats. And number 5 for the Trojans, Steven Stringer on the tackle, Mike.
Looking at Enterprise, the guard, Enterprise's starting lineups, and we'll have that for you in just a moment.
Let's call it second
is,
7.
Is the coach's son, Darlington. Of course, they line up in the old-fashioned Notre Dame box. It's an unusual formation, but it was one for a long time. He turns it up, and he's going to get his first down, I do believe.
He did.
They do spot him over the 20, and the Trojan goes down. Charles Henderson has 2 very good football players that will not dress tonight. Tell us about that.
The center, Nathan Knox, is out. He's dinged up, and he's not playing, and I'm not sure who the other one is.
Well, the other one is Barnes, 6'5", 335 pounds, and he's out for the year.
Yes, sir.
What a tough break.
1st and 10 Wildcats.
And they set it up, and the running back, and he is a good one. He's a guy that was just a freshman, Jackson, Gains couple. They're going to give him a gain of 2. Call it second and a long 8.
That's number 6.
Beautiful night for football.
McCray.
You could not ask for a more beautiful night to play football.
Absolutely, Mike.
Still got a little breeze, and it really is good.
The humidity's coming back for the weekend, but for right now, it still feels good.
Darlington now is the tailback, and he'll do most of the assignment and the breakdown. In that they do a lot of misdirection, and there he goes. He's going across the 32. There, let's say they're going to spot him around the 33-yard line, and another first down. So Enterprise is on the move after starting back at their own 9-yard line.
J.B. Sanders coming from the backside right there, making the
Boy,
tackle.
I love J.B. Sanders. What a
He
football
was our
player.
Sports Chat Player of the Week last week with all those tackles.
Well, he was a good one, no question about it. Of course, Enterprise is in no hurry. As you see how they set up, like a box. Now they got a slot formation. And he's trying to get the corner. I don't know if he'll get it. I don't believe he will.
did
They
not.
gain tackling galore.
This is Joshua McCray, number 6, just the old quarterback keeper around the right end, and we were all over it.
No question about it. No question about it. Gain tackling. Last week, I thought Charles Simpson did a great job of gain tackling Pike County. And I tell you what, as good as these two backs are, they won't be any better than what we saw last
Tell
week.
you what, we got to keep them behind the sticks, just like right now, 2nd and 11.
No question about it. So they lost a couple on the play. It's pretty much a dominant. Here he goes, and he's ready to the wrong place that time.
J.B. Sanders, number 8.
And he stuck him straight up, buddy, and what a tackle.
It's going to bring up 3rd and 5, Mike.
Or actually a game of 6 on the play. They've got to reach their own 38-yard line or 43-yard line for a first down. Big play, a possession down with 8:54 gone here in the first quarter.
I'd like to see the Trojans force a punt right here. That's the reason they kicked off.
4-man front. And they're going to run it outside. He's going to try to turn the corner. He does. And that's a foot race. And he finally goes down. But, buddy, he has turned that corner and is now down at the 39-yard line, the Trojan 39.
And that's number 6, Joshua McCray again.
And McCray came into the game as their top running back, at least the information we had.
If it wasn't for number 22, Jaquavius Russaw, he was gone.
So they have driven now from their 9-yard line to the Trojan 40. Let's call it the 40. It's actually the 39-yard line. Enterprise again in that same run formation. Look for the misdirection later on in this attack.
Good job by the front that time.
That was
number 52, Geis getting off the pile.
yeah.
71 Woods was also in on that one, Mike.
Yeah. Good gain tackling. Gain of, they call it a gain of a long 2. Call it 2nd down and 8. Boy, it's a lot better this week with glasses I can see through. 6-man front. They're going to run the reverse this time, and they're going to try to turn the corner, and he does. He's at the 30, the 25, the 20, and knocked out of bounds finally at the Trojan 17-yard line, and the Enterprise is in business again as they ran a little misdirection, and that's what makes it tough.
And they pulled both guards on that play and got them out there and sealed us off. The freshman, number 22, Jaquavius Russaw.
They're bringing it back. A penalty. I didn't see the flag. Did you see it?
I did not. I was watching the play.
Boy, what a break for the Trojans.
It's going to be holding. It's going to be holding against the Wildcats.
When I thought, Neil, and it still can be early, I thought Enterprise would have brought several thousand people. Right now, it's a good crowd, but not a great crowd.
Not a great crowd. Probably double what Pike County had in here last week, though.
Yeah, no question. That would surprise me that they didn't draw. We didn't draw anymore. From what I gathered, the home side had a good crowd.
Right.
They'll
replay 2nd down right here. It's going to be about 2nd and 20, Mike. I agree with you. I thought Brundage would bring more.
Ended up being a 34-yard penalty.
In their basic single wing attack. And now the 6 is going to get it, and he's going to go down. I'm thinking he's going to go down now, gain tackling. He still has not actually gone to the ground yet. That kid's hard-nosed, I tell you. Talking about number 6. Joshua McCray.
Yes.
Here comes now one of our best football players has to come out of the game, J.B. Sanders.
His helmet came off.
His helmet came off.
Yeah, our safety right there, Steven Stringer, really shot the gap on that last one and disrupted the play before he could even get to the line of scrimmage. And like Joshua was saying, a 24-yard penalty, a 34-yard penalty, after if you add on to the yardage of the run, 34-yard penalty, and Enterprise really behind the sticks.
Third and forever, over 20 yards. And
first pass play of the game.
He's in trouble, and somebody got to run him down.
Guys is after him. It's overthrown. Tyrell Jones was there anyway. I don't think they could have completed it.
Exactly right. Out of bounds. So we got a fourth down, and they'll have to kick it away thanks to the big penalty. What was the penalty?
It was holding, Mike.
Holding,
and it was holding behind the line of scrimmage.
We didn't see the flag for a long time. I know that.
That's right.
All right, they're going to kick it, and we're going to send back McKinney, the outstanding kick returner. And here comes number 13, and that is he doesn't have a number. At least we don't have him.
After this kick, let's check in with Wally Lowry and see what he saw, if he saw that holding or not down there. On that. And
McKinney's going to fair catch it at the 21-yard line. And that's where the Trojans will start. Charles Henderson, Enterprise held the ball, over 6 minutes, right at 6 minutes, 6:46 remaining in the first quarter. And it's a run-oriented attack, very similar to Pike County's, but in a very awkward way, running the Notre Dame box. Enterprise ran it years ago with and were one of the best football teams in the state every year when running the Notre Dame box. Here's Puka Jones throwing deep. He got him out there, incomplete. Good defense that time by Enterprise.
That's number 6 is listed as Joshua McCray, the running back. He could be playing both ways for Enterprise, Mike.
Unless a lot of times when you have a lot of numbers, sometimes you got different ones on offense and different ones on defense.
And they only list one number 6
That's
though,
right.
so
That
he could be going both ways.
That was him. Jones is going to give it to his running back, and he's got a little room. He's going to make it up to about the 23, 24-yard line, a gain of 3 yards on the play. Call it 3rd and 7, a long 7. Pedestrian down for the Trojans, who now have trip wideouts at the bottom of your screen. One wide out at the top.
That was number 26, Jonathan Carter, on the carry.
And then he's going to throw. He got pressure, but he gets it out, and he is going to be very close to a first down. Let's see where they're going to
be about a half yard short.
They're going to mark him short. And I feel like I'm talking over that band. It's pretty hard to do, isn't it?
Yeah, they're pretty loud.
We're going to take a heat timeout, guys. Have a word from our sponsors. We'll be right back after these messages. You're watching TC2.
Hi, I'm Eric Moore, owner of BAM RV. Prices across our lot have been reduced with special summer discounts, and it's your chance to get a 2019 camper for up to 30% off. With so much of our inventory marked down thousands of dollars, now is the time to enjoy the rest of your summer camping with your family in a brand new RV. Plus, BAM RV has many campers for every budget with no hidden fees, and you can even get no money down and no payment for 90 days on select RVs. But just like summer, these deals won't last forever. BAM RV, 231 North Dothan.
The ribbon has been cut, and the grand opening celebration has begun at the all-new Bill Jackson Ford in Troy. Save up to $11,770 off MSRP on a new 2019 F-150 XLT four-wheel drive Super Crew truck during the Hurry Up and Save Sales event. Check us out on Highway 231 in Troy or online at BillJacksonFord.com.
Back to play at Veterans Memorial Stadium in Troy, where Charles Henderson will look like they're going for it on a 4th and a foot. Now this is
probably going to just try to draw them off, but they may be going for it.
That's what they do.
It's a sneak. He got it too.
Got plenty. And of course they're running behind a center that is not used to.
Number 54, Xavier Caffey.
Yeah, is playing in place of Sam Knott.
Yeah.
And then of course the other big lineman, Barnes, is also a big offensive lineman. Oh, big play for the Trojans. gambling there. They've got it first down at their own 33. Puka Jones going to throw it. He got him out there. He dropped the football.
Good throw. He tried to lead him into the open air, open green grass, and Carter's just unable to hang on.
Mike, I believe that was a move by the Trojans to give the defense a little bit of a break after 6 minutes on the field. Big fourth down pickup there for Charles Henderson.
No question about it. Right now, at least where we are, is fairly comfortable. We got a little breeze over here. Looking at
second and 10.
Second and 10. Got him out there. Incomplete. Could be a lateral.
Incomplete pass.
But it was close. Very close to being a lateral.
Yeah, it was close, but it was.
At least from my angle.
It was, but I looked at it immediately with my old referee eyes, and it was forward about a yard and a half.
Yeah, I got to forget. I got to forget that we got a guru up here.
I don't know about guru.
No, we got us a guru. Okay, Puka Jones on a 3rd and 10.
You officiate.
Double tight end set.
You officiate as long as I did, Mike. It's hard not to keep doing it.
Hey, got him out there, man, and it's incomplete.
Martin Hicks. Good defensive play by number 1 for the Enterprise Wildcats, and that's Jackson Darlington. He, as soon as the ball hit Martin Hicks' hands, he jarred it loose.
The guy, Enterprise, is playing both ways.
Yes, sir.
And I don't see anything wrong with him.
I don't either.
Everybody playing both ways is in good condition.
That's right. Pike County did it last week.
No question about it. Now the Trojans will definitely kick it away. Puka had his guy deep, and he gave up on him. I reckon he felt the pressure, but it could have been a big play. They've got 2 men back, and of course they produce some good kick returners. This one's end over end. Hopefully it'll take a Trojan bounce, and it does not. It'll bounce back to about the 43-yard line or 42-yard line. That's where the Enterprise Wildcats will take over. 5:13 remaining here in the first half of this game, and both guys have had one shot at it, and Enterprise coming up right now with very good field position from their own 42-yard line. Enterprise in the white, Charles Henderson in the blue with orange trim. Now they've got a 6-man front. They're going to run straight at them this time, and they're going to get positive yardage up over the 45. They're going to mark it around right at the 47-yard line.
Mikael Johnson.
5 yards.
Mikael Johnson on the carry for the Wildcats.
He's the young freshman that has been so exciting for the Wildcats.
Second down.
Trojans up front, Woods. Trojans up front with Woods, Geis, Northcutt, and Sanders and Wright are your defensive ends. Again, 2nd and 6.
A little cross
off, and a good tackle that time. Getting up off the pile is that guy right there.
52 guys again.
Well, this guy right here that made a good stop too. Both of them were on the play. We got a monitor, and I'm waiting for it to show me who did the hitting that time.
3rd and 4.
3rd and 4. I would call it a possession down if you're a conservative football coach.
Getting up near midfield, I might can see them going for it, but I like your theory that this
If
is a possession down.
If you're a conservative coach. Here's that inside handoff again, and he is going to get his first down and more as he fights his way over midfield.
What effort by the running back. What effort.
They're going to have it 1st and 10 from the Trojan 46-yard line.
That was number 6, McCray again. He's getting the bulk of the carries here today.
Yes, you're right so far, no question. Trojans are in a 5-man front with Sanders, Woods, Northcutt, Geis, and Wright. The linebackers are Hill and Caldwell, and the corners are Rousseau, the freshman, and Scott, the junior. Again inside. And I tell you something I have noticed right off the bat here or early in this game is that they're not overpowering us by any means. Their line is not what we call whipping our front.
I agree with you, Mike. They're not pushing us around.
That's right. So we're going to be in the ball game. It's going to be a game.
Yeah.
If they can't knock you out the ball, it's going to be a game.
They may trick us and out scheme us, but I'm with you. Our guys are muscling up with them. You're right.
And then probably what will be very successful, then a lot of misdirection. because the Trojans run to the football very well. They're in a 5-man front now. He's going to try to turn the corner, and he does. And he's got running room inside the 40-yard line. They're going to mark it around the 39.
Well, I tell you what, Mike,
about 5 yards.
That's the play they used to call student body right.
That's right. Fool everybody.
Fool everybody.
Goes out of bounds at
Morris Higginbotham, if you're from Enterprise, Morris Higginbotham, the great coach back in the 50s, had some of Enterprise's greatest teams, and I mean great teams. I could call you a list of names that will. Galen McCullough was one of them, the All-American end that went to Alabama, center that went to Alabama. He's got a little room. Bingo! Good hit that time.
First down yardage again.
But he got his first down.
Jaquavius Rousseau coming up from his safety position.
Pretty good ninth grader sticking his nose in there.
He is.
Don't you agree?
I agree. Malcolm Hall got the start last week. I'm not sure if he's dinged up or did Jaquavius beat him out this week.
Enterprise is not in a hurry to do anything right now with 2:27 left to play here in the first quarter. And now the Trojans will have to bow up here. Here goes that running, trying to turn the corner. Somebody's got to get him. He turns the corner inside the 25 and knocked out of bounds around the 23. So speed, they're showing a little speed right now.
Terrell Jones came from all the way across the field to run him out of bounds. They had him buckled up and caged up the middle, and a good bounce out run by number 4, and that is Jalen Cunningham for the Wildcats. Trojans were in good pursuit. The guy was just fast.
No question about it. Again, a very unusual alignment, especially the way they got the backs lined up. Unbalanced line at the top of your screen. They're going to run now this time with their quarterback, Darlington, and he gets drilled. Wait a minute, did he fumble? Did he fumble?
Let's see.
They got it. Charles Henderson has the football. Charles Henderson has recovered.
Let's go down to Wally Lowry on the field and see what he saw on that play. We'll go down to Wally Lowry and see what he saw. Did he see the fumble?
Hey guys, yes, that was a fumble.
Wally, can you hear us?
Yes, Bill, can y'all hear me?
I tell you, Geis ended up recovering.
Can you hear me, Bill?
The big Geis, the big tackle.
I can tell you that actually that was a fumble Charles Henderson did cover. And let me tell you, it is a war down here at Troy Veterans Memorial Stadium.
Thank you, Wally. Something big happens. Be ready. We need to check in with you.
It was a war,
we will,
so
fellas.
it is
Y'all
a
doing a
war
good job.
going on. That guy's been in a war, having to fight his brothers all his life.
That's right.
Okay,
First
going
and
on
10
the
Trojans.
football is the Trojans. The tackles are Fuller and Brooks. The guards, Woods. Fuller and Woods. The guards are Brooks and Starks, and the Caffey's the center. The tight end is Barton Hicks. The split ends are Hill and McKinney and Taylor. The quarterback, Puka Jones, and he's going to throw downfield, incomplete. He was trying to hit his wide receiver that time.
That was number 2, Javen Hill, the intended wide receiver.
Of course, Jonathan Carter. We've yet to see Jonathan much in this ball game. He's the tailback. Had a great game last week against Pike County. Enterprise, of course, with a very sound football program.
Puka almost connected with Carter in the flats a minute ago on a little out route by the halfback, and they'll come back to that because he just dropped it.
Yeah, and another thing that's very important, if we are able to run the ball a little bit, we can protect better for the pass.
Absolutely.
He's got the inside handoff, and he goes down.
Nobody blocked, number 90.
That's right, and he made a big play. He was one of the captains earlier. That's Dontavius Turner. So now we're looking at 3rd and 11. Charles Simpson's got to reach the 28 for a first down. Big 3rd down possession down for the Trojans. Puka Jones got it by himself. Got room. Then he throws. It is incomplete. Well defended.
Got a flag on the play right around the line of scrimmage. Maybe an illegal formation, looks like.
I don't know. I know this, that Puka got run out of the pocket by a pretty good
illegal
rush.
man downfield against the Trojans, and I'm sure
They'll
Enterprise will decline this.
Just making
I
sure.
think they will decline.
Yeah, they did.
And the Trojan kicking team will come onto the field.
Mike, I want to thank Earl's Glass, the Witherington Insurance Group, Troy Bank and Trust, and Bill Jackson Chevrolet, and Mr. Colin McCrary for helping make this broadcast happen.
No question about it. We appreciate all of our sponsors. The snapper is, I want to say,
Barton Hicks.
Barton Hicks, yeah, the number 43.
He's getting some college looks because of his snapping, Mike.
That's good.
Snappers
That
are
is a good snap.
specialty.
That is a good snap. And it's going to be taken, Arnett's going to take
That's twice.
Enterprise bounce. You're right.
That's twice we've had backwards bounces on the.
That's right.
Mike, we'll take a quick break and run a commercial. We'll be right back for Enterprise.
There are many different offices in city government, and each one has a phone. Keeping track of all those numbers is a huge challenge. The good news is you don't have to. There is one simple 3-digit phone number for city information and services. It's 311.
Good morning, City of Troy 311. May I help you?
Call 311.
Back to play. Enterprise had it at the Trojan 48. They're going to pull everybody. Look at that. 4 or 5 people pulling out front.
Student body right.
Oh, good tackle
Good
out there.
tackle right there. Let me see if I can get a number on that. That's 22 again, the freshman, Mike Russaw.
Ladies and gentlemen, I don't know how many times you've seen this, but you won't see it much when you've got 5 blockers in front of the ball carrier. They all were pulling.
They are, they sure are. Those guys, our Trojans did a good job of dipping under those pulling blockers, though.
Right now, the Trojans are bending, but they're not breaking, and we want them to stay that way.
Absolutely. The turnover was huge, and the holding penalty was huge.
They're in a slot now, and they're unbalanced at the bottom. There's that inside handoff again, and there he goes. He is going to go, well, is he going to, nobody's brought, look at this. They can't get him. Now he runs out.
McKeel Johnson, number 22, the talented freshman.
Boy, he's fast.
Yes.
Man, oh man. And hey, why didn't we hear a whistle?
Take a look at this replay, guys. Great block at that time along the left side.
And also, it looked like to me that he might have been stopped, but he breaks away and makes a big run out of it.
J.B. Sanders coming from his linebacker position, chasing 30 yards down the field. Good hustle.
That ends the first quarter of play with no score. Charles Henderson of Troy Enterprise High School. We'll be back.
There are many different offices in city government, and each one has a phone. Keeping track of all those numbers is a huge challenge. The good news is you don't have to. There is one simple 3-digit phone number for city information and services. It's 311.
Good morning, City of Troy 311. May I help you?
Call 311 for questions about your recycling, garbage pickup, to report a stray dog in the neighborhood, if there's a pothole that needs filling, to report power outages, limbs on the street, and much more. City of Troy, 311. 911 is always the number to call in case of an emergency, like a fire, a crime in progress, or a medical emergency. 911 is for emergencies. 311 is for everything else. You can download the City of Troy's 311 app from the App Store or Play Store. Remember, for city information and services, call 311. For more information, check out the City of Troy's website at troyal.gov.
Your Troy Road Mart is your one-stop tire store. We carry major brands like Firestone, Bridgestone, Michelin, Toyo, BF Goodrich, and a whole lot more. We also carry semi, farm, and lawn and garden.
Back to play here at Veterans Memorial Stadium. Enterprise has it at the Trojan 12. Inside handoff here is going to get a couple. He's going to go to the 10. They're going to mark it right at the 10 like all good officials do.
That's right. Again, Geis and Woods getting off the pile. They're doing a tremendous job right in the middle.
Of course, they missed Barnes. Barnes played mostly on the defensive or offensive side. And he was a big tackle, and of course, I know they missed him on that side.
Second.
Big play here.
Let's call it 2nd and 7.
They can get a first down inside the 3, the Trojan 3. Again, inside handoff, but trying to turn the corner. And he does. And he does. And he takes it in the end zone for a touchdown. Touchdown Enterprise. They just ran hard, and he refused to go down.
Hard running, number 22, Mikael Johnson on the play. And Mike, the Trojans were there to make the play at the line of scrimmage, but just could not secure the runner.
I tell you, that is a ninth grader doing that. Number 22.
I tell you, Mike, after this extra point, we need to go down to Mr. Lowry on the field and see if he had a good angle on that touchdown run.
8-yard touchdown run by number 22, Michael Johnson. Here's the kick.
Right after the extra point,
Darlington will hold.
Check in with Lowry.
And now we've got a whistle before the play.
Flag on the play.
Let's see what the call's going to be. Somebody encroached.
Is it against us?
I don't know.
No,
they blow the whistle. They'll blow the whistle.
Yeah, it is against us. I don't think Enterprise will go for 2. They'll still kick the extra point.
I'm thinking so. Hoping so.
Yeah. They accepted the penalty, but looks like they're still going to kick it. Again, after the extra point, we'll check in with Lowry. He was right on the goal line down there. Let's see if he's got any insight on that.
I believe he's standing right behind the goal.
And Charles Henderson has jumped again. Twice in a row, same guy.
Now they might run it. They're going to run it
They
now.
are now. You're right.
Don't blame them.
Encroachment against the Trojans. Half the distance again. Now the 2-point try, Mike, will be just inside the 1-yard line.
Yeah, thank goodness Michael Johnson did not come out to run this one. But they've got their big guy, McCray, in there. Joshua McCray. He'll break down and watch how he'll break down and call these signals like a lineman. Inside handoff, and
I'm not sure. I am not
sure. They haven't showed anything yet.
He give it to him.
It is good.
2-point conversion's good.
So with 11-12 left to play here in the second quarter, it's the Enterprise Wildcats 8, Charles Henderson High School of Troy nothing. We'll be back to Veterans Memorial Stadium in Troy in just a moment.
Your Troy Road Mart is your one-stop tire store. We carry major brands like Firestone, Bridgestone, Michelin, Toyo, BF Goodrich, and a whole lot more. We also carry semi, farm, and lawn and garden tires. So come see us today at your local Troy Road Mart for some really hot deals on tires. We've been serving our friends and neighbors all across the Wiregrass since 1974. And remember, Road Mart offers nationwide road hazard warranty.
Continued support. We're looking for
back to Veterans Stadium in Troy. Enterprise has just driven
and support them
to a touchdown, 8-yard run by Michael Johnson.
I just want to tell you that
freshman
was
ball carrier.
another.
The extra point, they ran for it and got it, and they lead 8-0 here early in the second quarter. What do you think, Neil?
Let's ask Wally on the sidelines what he saw, Mr. Mike. Let's go to Wally real quick.
Hey, gang, that was just a heads-up play by Enterprise. It was good execution with the running back. But let me tell you something. Again, like I just said, there was a lot of wars going on the trenches, and it was just Enterprise's night on that last play. So it's a great game, great atmosphere, and I'm going to take it back up to you guys. And if y'all need me, I'm here.
Being able to kick
Thank you, Wally.
Being able to kick a football in the end zone is a real weapon in high school football because they have to take it out at the 20-yard line. They cannot run it out. It's a real weapon.
It's an automatic dead ball in high school football, Mike. You cannot run it out. You're absolutely right.
And if you got that, you can not have to worry as much about kickers. The Trojans are in a double tight end set. And he is stopped behind the line by that big number 90 again.
And we see why he was a captain.
Yeah, he's no question about it.
Carter with the carry.
Nobody could block him on that play. He was straight through the middle. Looked like Quentin Williams on that play.
You're exactly right. We can watch him tomorrow night. Turner made that tackle.
Loss of 3, second and 13.
Quarterback is Puka Jones. Trip wide out now at the bottom of your screen. They jumped. Well, they claim that Charles Henson jumped. Well, let's see if that referee's going to believe that lineman. It's going against Enterprise.
Number 90, the same guy that broke through the line.
Excuse me, going against Charles Henson, my bad.
I was about to say, Mike, it looked like it was going against us. Number 90, the same guy that broke through the line on the previous play, flinched a little bit, but he did not break the neutral zone, which caused the Trojan lineman to jump.
3-man Enterprise front.
McKinney in motion.
And Jones is going to throw it. He got him out there. Incomplete. Good defense by Darlington, who plays both ways. He's a quarterback on offense and a safety on defense.
You're right, Mike. He's going both ways.
So the Trojans 3rd and 13. Well, excuse me, 3rd and 22.
Mike's going to be 3rd and 18 for the Trojans.
What it is, 18? Yes. I know they've got to reach the 30, and they've got timeout on the field.
This is not the heat timeout.
No,
Coach McCoy actually took this timeout.
But I tell you, his team doesn't look real excited out there right now. Sometimes something good's got to happen to be exciting. Of course, we'll leave it right here. What a beautiful, beautiful setting this is. And if you're watching on Facebook across the country, this is Veterans Stadium in Troy, Alabama, for this high school football game between Enterprise, Alabama, and Charles Henderson of Troy. But if you look at this stadium and how it's built, it's one of the top mid-level stadiums in the country.
I agree.
And they just got through building a end zone addition, which makes it even a more beautiful structure. Believe it or not, last weekend I was at a wedding just underneath
Sim
that.
Bird's wedding, wasn't it?
Yeah, just underneath that goalpost.
I saw it on Facebook. Mike, we want to thank Hastings, Shipman, and Wiggins Accounting Services, Bird Drugs on the Square, Wise Office Supply, Jones Medical Supply, and the Half Shell Oyster Bar and Grill for helping make this broadcast available.
Also, we want to make sure we thank Premier Chrysler and both Jackson Ford and Chevy. Now, if you need a Ford or Chevy, Bill Jackson can take care of you in Troy, Alabama.
Big 3rd down and 18. I'm sure there'll be pressure coming from Enterprise.
We're going to see one of those 50-50 balls right here, I got a feeling. And we're either hoping to catch it or get an interference.
And we're going to see some pressure. Good blocking. He's got him. He's out there. He's got it. He's got it at the 45-yard line. A great catch.
That's Sean McKinney.
Man, and a great throw by Puka Jones.
Boy, he really slung that one.
Man, oh man.
First down, Trojans in Wildcat territory.
46-yard catch, passing catch from Puka Jones to his great receiver.
44-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10.
And now
Martin Hicks checking in for the Trojans. 1st and 10
what a
from
way to get
Wildcat
out
44.
of trouble. And that was a perfectly thrown pass from Puka Jones.
Absolutely.
He's now going to run the option himself, pitches back, and he turns up and gets positive yardage. They'll say he reached the 41-yard line.
I'm going to tell you, Mike, good personal effort there by Jonathan Carter. That was not the smoothest option play you'll ever see, but when Carter got it, he made sure he got positive yardage. He put his nose down and went forward.
Yeah. Again, who made the long catch just a while ago? Was it McKinney?
That was Sean McKinney, number
That's
11.
what I thought. He has really been outstanding, and he's got great speed. Now, 13 at the top of your screen for the Trojans is Taylor. And good hit, a beautiful play. This is Puka Jones, 20, 25, 30, 35.
Inside the
5-yard line. Man, what I'm saying 35 to the 5-yard line, and I thought he was going to be able to take it in. They stop him right at the 2, a little bit beyond the 2, or now mark it right at the 2-yard line. What a great play call that was.
We knew Puka was fast and he could run the ball because of last year. He just didn't do it last Friday night.
Here's a good replay of it right here. Let's see if we can get it in, but we got to be careful. High backfield. Gonna give to his running back, and he isn't going nowhere. In fact, he'll lose a yard.
They try to run right at number 90, the big captain, and he just was not moved.
You've heard this saying before, a slow whistle. That was a slow whistle right there. But they held him up for a while.
Yeah. Okay. Second and goal, no gain on the play.
A touchdown is very, very big hill.
Second and goal at the 2.
Absolutely.
High backfield
I
behind
think
Puka
quarterback
Jones.
sneak. They don't have a nose guard.
He's too deep in the backfield. They stop him again.
Good penetration by the Enterprise
Very
Wildcat
wide,
front.
no question about it.
Trojans offensive line not asserting their will right here. You could see the line surge on both first and second down. Mr. Mike was towards the backfield.
Smith is one of the tackles in there now for the Trojans.
They have to run some type of misdirection outside as we're getting whipped inside right now.
Exactly right. He's going to throw. You got him out there. He caught it.
And we got interference.
But he caught it for a touchdown. He caught it for a touchdown.
Doesn't matter. We will decline the penalty and take the points.
Another great throw by Puka Jones.
Take a look at this replay, guys.
Yeah, who made this catch?
Number 11, Sean McKinney,
Boy.
the one-hand grab.
And was that a perfect pass or not?
Absolutely.
I'd love to see that again.
Absolutely.
Nobody beats a Premier deal. Nobody.
Go down to Wally and see if he had a good view on that touchdown.
That's a Premier Chrysler touchdown.
And we also
Nobody
had
beats a Premier deal.
That's right. Nobody will deal like a
We're gonna go for 2 here and try to tie this game up.
That he dealt with me not long ago, and I really like it. Of course, it had to be a perfectly thrown pass.
Had to have been, and a great catch too.
I tell you, he has been very impressive, both McKinney and Puka Jones. You know, Enterprise knew it, they were going to throw, and we're ready for it, but you can't stop a perfect pass.
Not a perfectly timed pass.
No question.
I'm not real sure what the officials. Let's see what he signals to the press box. Pass interference against the Wildcats. It's going to be declined.
They're
going to take the pass interference penalty on the kickoff. They says.
And we're going to kick the extra point.
A little swing and gate action.
Yeah.
After the extra point, we'll check in with Wally and see what he saw on that touchdown.
Guys will kick it. I'm trying to figure out who that is holding. Is it Puka? Good snap or high snap, but he put it down and he missed it.
Good.
He missed it. Plenty of leg, but he missed it left.
Wally, what'd you see, man?
To score Enterprise 8, Charles Henderson 6.
Beautiful setting there, though.
Yeah, Mike, let's pay some bills, get some commercials in during this break.
We'll be back in just a moment.
Upside down with your vehicle? Bring it. Been told no for a loan? Bring it. Take home $350 a week? Bring it. Bring it. To Premier Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Troy. New 2019 Ram 1500 at $269 a month. New Wranglers, $299 a month. Think you got the best deal? We'll beat it. What'd you say? We'll beat it. Shop local. Shop PremierTroy.com, where Premier can make a difference during the summer clearance sale. Bring it on. There's a reason we sell more vehicles than anyone else. Price. Nobody beats a Premier deal. Nobody.
Our patients trust us, and you can trust us too. At Southern Animal Hospital and Pet Resort, we're a full-service animal hospital offering preventative care and hospital care with complete in-house laboratory testing. You'll also love our on-site pet resort, featuring individualized care for your pet during their vacation. We believe every animal deserves the best care possible, and that's what we deliver every day. So the next time you need veterinary care, see Dr. Steve Barron at Southern Animal Hospital and Pet Resort.
A personal touch, a high level of trust. Whether it's checking and savings accounts, personal or business loans, or our local friendly service. That's what Troy Bank and Trust customers expect. But now we offer more. Free identity theft protection for our new and existing customers, protecting your family's time, money, and good name from identity theft. Because protecting your identity is now a big part of our identity.
back to Veterans Stadium in Troy, where Charles Henderson had just driven 90. Let's see, we started our drive deep in our own territory around the 13.
I think it was about 13.
About 87-yard play or drive for the Trojans, and culminated on a beautiful pass from Puka Jones to his receiver,
11, Sean McKinney.
And now they did penalize which surprises me on the pass interference.
No, sir, I haven't. That was a live ball foul, and they took the results of the play.
Look, they kicked the onside kick. And
on a live ball foul, the Trojans took the results of the play instead of the penalty. I'll have to check on this. It may be a rule change. I'll have to check on it.
Okay, Enterprise gets fairly good field position. Charles Henderson tried to kick an onside kick, and it was recovered by number 33 for the Wildcats, and that was that was Brody Skeen. Okay, they come out again, and of course Darlington is the quarterback. He's gone the distance, and
he's playing both ways.
He's playing both ways, no question about it.
Got a little stacked wide receiver at the bottom of your screen this time, a little different formation.
Yeah, it sure is. Double tight end set at the bottom and the top of your screen. They're going to give it to Joshua, and let's see what he does. He turns it up, and he gets positive yardage across the 40-35. They're going to mark it. Look like around the 37-yard line, so give him a gain of 7 on the play.
Darlington will get credit for a completed pass there because he didn't hand it off. He flipped it forward.
Okay. That will be a completed pass?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, that's what I thought, yeah. And he doesn't throw much.
No, that's why I brought it up. He's going to get credit for a completed pass.
The tackle on this side for Enterprise is a big, strong kid. Again, trip wideouts now at the bottom of your screen. Darlington slips and falls short of the first down.
Thank goodness the old grasshopper monster got him on that one.
Exactly right.
Turf monster.
And you'll give them a gain of a yard, and that's it. Call it 3rd and a long 3. They've got to reach the 40-yard line, their own 40-yard line for a first down.
37, 38 yards.
Beautiful Veterans Stadium, 6:50 left to play here in the first half. Enterprise leads 8-6.
Trips at the bottom of your screen, a little different formation for the Wildcats on 3rd and 2.
It looks like there he goes in motion again, and he turns the corner and nobody's there. He turns the corner and nobody's there. Thank goodness he was run out of bounds at the 37, 38-yard line, but nobody was there.
Nobody was there. Mike, number 6, Joshua McCray, on what we call the speed sweep.
That's right.
And he was able to get outside of the Trojans. And number 3 for the Trojans right there saved the day. And that is Jaden Scott, the junior. He comes up a little gimpy and is being replaced.
Well, I tell you what, he showed his speed, too, and why everybody, he's already committed, well, not committed, but he's got offers from Tennessee and several other SEC teams already. He's just a junior.
Fake toss sweep. Oh, gracious me. J.B. Sanders almost picked that off.
He sure did, but they still end up with positive yards. You got to latch on to these guys, they won't come down. That was a big hit, and he kept his balance and made it.
Give us a replay on that one. I want to see. Watch this replay. J.B. Sanders almost had a pick 6. Almost. Game of inches.
Well, it's 2nd and 6, and here comes Darlington back in the game, the coach's son. They set up in the, now they're coming out in the spread.
This whole drive, they've had 4 wide.
They're out in the spread now. Gonna leave it now. He's going to keep it to himself, and he's going to be hit and knocked down by several Trojans.
It's Geis again. 52. He's having a whale of a game. At least first half.
No question about it. They're going to give him the line of scrimmage, which was the 34. No gain on the play. Call it 3rd and a long 7.
Looks like Enterprise is going to take a timeout, Mike.
Well, Darlington looks like it might be shaking up a little bit across the way.
I imagine this is going to be the heat timeout. No, they're charging. They're charging Enterprise with a timeout. I saw him signaling, Mike, which that could be a break for the Trojans.
Let's go into that huddle right now. And, boy, I tell you what an outstanding job our defensive coordinator does. He really has this team ready to play.
Mike, while we're looking in the huddle, we want to thank the Alabama Real Estate Connection, Mike Shelton, State Farm Insurance, Garrett Enterprises, with Earth Moving with Terry Garrett, and Wiley Sanders, and Max Hughes Trucking.
If you need a little meal after the game, be sure to check out Preston's Steakhouse. They've got some of the best steaks in Pike County.
Man,
be sure to check them out.
In fact, Scott Westfield is going to give us all, going to pay for a big steak supper tonight. And then as he prepares for his big football night tomorrow night, when the Auburn Tigers play his
Oregon Ducks. I tell you, everybody rants and raves about the steaks out at Robbie Richburg's at Preston's, but my favorite is the Kaylee potato. They put those steak tips on a mashed up, opened up, hot face baked potato. You got to try that. It's unbelievable.
What's it called?
He named it after his daughter, Kaylee's potato.
Well, I'm going to try it. And so you don't need a steak, you just eat the potato.
That's the finest. It comes with steak tips in it.
Oh, man.
And they're awesome.
Sounds good.
Guys, be sure to check out Troy Bank and Trust, the only bank you'll ever need. For all your medical needs, try to visit Troy Regional Medical Center. For all your automotive needs, Roadmark in Troy. And for all your veterinary medicine, Southern Animal Hospital and Pet Resort. We'd also like to thank the City of Troy as well as the Pike County School System for sponsoring Friday Night Blitz here on TC2.
Mike, while Josh was calling out those sponsors, I saw the head ref signal heat timeout. I'm wondering, is he going to give that timeout back? that may be something of interest coming down these last few minutes.
Okay, no question about it. I tell you what, I don't care who they are, Enterprise or whatever, they're still looking around at this wonderful stadium.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful place.
We mentioned off air just a minute ago that during the first quarter, Enterprise really filled in the stands. They got a really nice gate for the Trojans here tonight with all the people Enterprise brought. We appreciate the patronage.
Big down here, 3rd and 8. Now we got another timeout.
Charles Henderson calls timeout. We need to recognize Mr. Nathan Knox for feeding us here tonight.
Well, let me tell you this. I say
look at that tray of food.
Let's take a food break. We'll be back.
We'll be right back.
2 dealerships, 1 big event. Bill Jackson Chevrolet, one of the most trusted names in the auto industry, is celebrating 30 years of outstanding service. Plus, the doors are open at the new Bill Jackson Ford. Save big on new Ford F-150s and new Chevrolet Silverados. A short drive from everywhere with savings like nowhere else. Shop us on 231 North Troy or online 24/7 at BillJacksonAuto.com or BillJacksonFord.com.
If you like family food and fun, welcome to the Iron Age. Folks, you can make memories for generations to come with the Golden's Cast Iron Cooker. Check out its features. Cast iron Kamado, cast iron grates, cast iron wheels with a heavy-duty cart, stainless steel thermometer and draft door. 2 sizes, 14-inch and 20.5-inch diameter cooking surface. Hey, folks, whether you like grilling with charcoal, wood pellets, or gas, we have it right here in Troy. Come see us at Southern Grill and Patio inside Town & Country Flooring Center.
Back to Veterans Stadium in Troy, where Enterprise has a big 3rd down call here from their own, from the Trojan 34. He's going to throw. He got him wide open down the middle. Wide open. Nobody there to cover him.
They had a spoon on that one.
Man, oh man. Number 7, Terrell Hudson, and Enterprise goes back on the board.
14-6 with the extra one pending.
That play went for, 30?
About 37 yards that time. About 37 yards.
37 yard touchdown pass.
I tell you, Mike, when you run it, you run it, and you run it, and you run it, if you ever do pass it, there's a good chance somebody's going to be wide open.
No question about it. They're going to kick it. And he kicks it up and good. So, with timeout on the field, it's Enterprise 15, Charles Henderson 6. We'll be back to Veterans Memorial Stadium in Troy in just a moment.
Hi, Sandy. I'm right here. Come on in.
Baby, I'm right right here. Miss Mary, I'm right here.
I'm right here. Since 1969, we've been right here because at Troy Regional Medical Center, we take these words to heart.
I'm right here.
Thank you. Remarkable people, remarkable care.
Upside down. Tell us what's going on down there on that touchdown, Wally.
Oh, man, let me tell you, fellas, I think Charles Henderson was sleeping on that last play. He was untouched. He could have put a big spread turkey Thanksgiving dinner out there because not one person was on him. I'm anxious to see now if Charles Henderson can come back and get a good drive and score before they go into halftime.
Absolutely, Wally. Appreciate it.
It was a 70-yard drive. They started at the 30 and they drove 70 yards for the touchdown with a 37-yard pass that he breaks clean a little bit around the 35-yard line. They're going to mark it right at the 35. Good return.
I thought for a minute McKinney had a lane right there.
I did too. Trojans will take it at their own 35-yard line with 5:43 left to play here in the first half.
Look at that, Mike. They got the nose of the football touching the 35-yard line.
Oh, yeah, no question about it. Okay, remember right here, this same stadium, same field tomorrow night or tomorrow afternoon is Troy University. The Trojans going up against Campbell University of Campbell, North Carolina. First game of the year. Should be a great game for Chip and his team.
Carter straight ahead.
Boy, that number 90 is a beast up front. He has really played well.
We are really having a lot of trouble blocking him.
We really are. And I tell you, he, before the game, of course, he was one of the captains. We knew we were going to have a tough time with this Dontavius Turner. Boy, I tell you what, we appreciate Mr. Knotts and the folks that cooked that good hamburger.
Yes.
Man, oh, man. Second down and 12, or call it 13. Puka Jones is going to have to throw it. He's throwing out, and he's trying to get it outside, and did he catch it or incomplete? That was a dangerous pass, I'll say that.
You could hear the Enterprise crowd booing. They thought it was a holding call right in the middle on big number 90.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, he's tough. I tell you, look at this guy in the middle of the field. Exactly that time, though, Puka might have should have just thrown that one away because he was run out of the pocket and his receivers were well covered.
Yeah, you're
possession
right.
down here from
13.
their own 32-yard line. They've got to go to their own 45 for a first down. Big play here in this game. Here's Puka Jones. They're throwing out there in the coverage, and the Trojan kicking team will come on the field.
Javian Hill, the intended receiver there, Mike, I think he was running a different route than what Puka thought. Puka was throwing it more near the middle of the field, and Javian Hill was running more down the sideline.
No question about it. The Trojan punting team will come on the field with this outstanding punter, and we talk about these guys, and you can tell when a guy can snap it.
Different punter this time. This is going to be Bradley Caldwell punting for the Trojans this time.
Good snap. And a good end-over-end kick. Going to take
We finally get a bounce.
Roll.
We finally get a bounce.
It's taken us 2 weeks to do it. We've done it.
No doubt about it, Mike.
We'll be back.
Upside down with your vehicle? Bring it. Been told no for a loan? Bring it. Take home $350 a week? Bring it. To Premier Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Troy. New 2019 Ram 1500 at $269 a month. New Wranglers, $299 a month. Think you got the best deal? We'll beat it. What'd you say? We'll beat it. Shop local. Shop PremierTroy.com, where Premier can make a difference during the summer clearance sale. Bring it on. There's a reason we sell more vehicles than anyone else. Price. Nobody beats a Premier deal. Nobody.
Do you want a good truck driving job? Do you want to drive for the...
They got it built so you can't.
Back to Veterans Stadium, where Enterprise has held the Trojans, and now will have a football at their own 20-yard line. Last time they had it, they drove 70 yards for a touchdown on a beautiful pass. Boy, this is a big, fine young man, that number 6.
He sure is.
Double
Double
pass.
pass.
Wide open again, but he couldn't get it off. Oh, he did. Oh, man. What a play. And finally, going down but it was a halfback pass, and I thought we had got him, but now we got a face
Dead
mask
ball.
roped onto this.
Yeah, a penalty flag came in late, and I believe it is going to be a face mask, Mike.
The play went
Beautiful double pass.
55-yard pass play. A halfback pass.
This may be it is face mask against the Trojans.
And then will this be half a distance to the goal, or how will this be?
Well, it depends on if it's a 5-yard or a 15-yarder.
Let's see. Boy, I tell you, that's a big play in this game. And in a game where it was a one-touchdown game.
Sure was. I believe this is going to be a 5-yard variety, which is not a personal foul. There's two different types of face masks.
These officials are not Troy officials, but they are going to go the half a distance, I reckon.
Half distance, so they did call it a personal foul face mask.
Yeah.
Personal foul face mask.
Okay, Enterprise comes out from the Trojan 14-yard line, leading 15-6. Darlington, the coach's son, is the quarterback, and they're in a spread offense. Now they run the semi-option, and they do pitch it out. And look at this ninth grader. Fights his way inside the 5. Let's see where they're going to spot it.
Right on the foul.
Okay, Johnson.
So he got his first down, I do believe. First down and goal for the Wildcats. Well, no, now they call it second and a yard. My bad. They've got to reach the 5 for a first down. Well, they're on the 5. Boy, why would they mark? Why would they measure this? It's right on the line.
Yeah.
You see what I mean?
Yeah, obviously they got a better look at it than me and you, because you're right.
But an engineer did draw up this field there. That does make a difference. We'll take it. Now he's going to do it. Well, we've got a penalty
flag.
Somebody encroached.
Dead ball foul. Delay a game on the offense.
Oh, that's big. That's big.
Very big penalty with 1 yard to go for the first down there. That'll make it second and 6.
That's
Josh,
right.
you're exactly right. Maybe we can hold him to a field goal right here.
Josh Hodge working with us on the broadcast like he did last week. Unbalanced line at the top of your screen. We're going to run that crowd. No, that Darlington, who is not the speedster that the other two are, strong guy, gets a couple, and that's it.
Geis again, number 52.
Boy, he's some football player.
He's all over the field right
now.
And
the thing is, he's only a junior. Is that right?
That's correct.
No, we haven't called Northcutt's name quite as much as normal, but I know he's making some plays.
Huge opportunity, Mike, for the Troy defense to keep them out of the end zone right here on third and long.
Third and three. They've got to reach the 5-yard line for a first down. Need some penetration. He's going to throw. Well, that was a Statue of Liberty, and he's going to score. What a play.
Look like Boise State down there.
That's exactly what I was going to say. Look like Boise State, but it's old-fashioned Statue of Liberty. And,
nobody beats a premier deal. Nobody.
Hey, we got a holding right here.
Boy, don't you know Coach Darlington across the way, and you see him. He's a big guy standing right on the 25-yard line across the way.
It is a holding penalty.
Yeah, go to him.
Touchdown.
Go to the big guy right there down there walking back, but he's a big guy.
Holding again.
Boy, that was a big break for the
Trojans.
Trojans.
So we got a 5 yards marked off earlier, and now 10 yards. It's a spot foul. We're going to call it 3rd and 12, Mike, to keep the drive alive.
Oh, I'll take it. I'll take it. Darlington runs over and gets his call from his dad across the way. Those are some big old coaches across the way there. We need to go in there in a minute. They all look like you. Big guy.
Yeah.
Speaking of big guy, will you be carrying the chain tomorrow?
Yes, sir, I will.
We need to talk about that a little bit.
All right.
Because it's going to be hot.
Yes, it is.
They jump in there. They're going to throw. He got him out there. Complete for a touchdown. Complete for a touchdown. And that receiver just went up and got it.
Yeah, that's number 6. Joshua McCray, he does it all for the Wildcats.
Man, oh, man. McClaney, the big tight end or split end? He went up and got it.
That was number 6, McCray, the tailback.
Oh, that was McCray that made it?
Yeah, he split out on that play.
Oh, man, what a play. Now let's see what they're doing here.
A little swinging gate action. They're probably going to kick it.
Big, fine offensive line. Good snap, and he placed down, and he kicks it through. So with timeout on the field, it's Enterprise 22, Charles Henderson 6. We'll be back to Veterans Stadium in Memorial Stadium in just a moment.
Do you want a good truck driving job? Do you want to drive for the best? Then drive for Wiley Sanders Truck Line. We have good benefits. We have good home time. We have Blue Cross Blue Shield. We match your 401k up to 4%. You can start in the 401k retirement plan after 30 days of employment. You need to drive for Wiley Sanders Truck Line. It's time for you to think about you and your family's future. Wiley Sanders Truck Line. $1,000 sign-on bonus? These guys did.
The AgriScience technology.
Just put it in there. And it's really good. Back to play here in Troy, where Enterprise has done it again. They tricked the Trojans one time with a touchdown pass over the middle, and then the big, long halfback pass when they headed back up at their own 20-yard line from their big running back to their receiver for about 40 yards.
Mike, the Trojans trail 22-6. 3:25 left before the half. You'd like to see the Trojans get some points before the half.
No question about it. And here's a short. Well, it's going to go.
That's not too short,
Mike.
Mike.
He's in the end zone, and he can't take it in.
Now,
he
when
can't run it out.
That's called the momentum rule. If the momentum of the kick takes him in the end zone, then it is in the end zone.
Okay. Trojans will get it at their own 20.
Mike, I want to thank Mama Goldbergs, Wes Allen, Representative Wes Allen, and Marcus Paramore for sponsoring this broadcast tonight. Thank y'all very much.
Some of our other sponsors include Alabama Restoration, Bama RV, Bill Jackson Chevy and Ford, Southern Animal Hospital and Pet Clinic, and Preston's Town and Country.
Enterprise really has gained the momentum in this game. I thought it was pretty tough back-to-back in the first quarter, but they're starting to take control.
Mike,
he got a chance to turn the corner here. Good.
Speed sweep for the Trojans.
No question about it.
That was Elijah Caldwell, number 13.
Big number 29 for Enterprise. Ran him down. His name is Joshua Finger.
Caldwell can really scoot, buddy.
I tell you what, you're talking about being good as you were. Everybody said you were. These two running backs for Enterprise have definitely proven that they're very good.
No doubt about it.
2nd and 3. He's going to throw. Good pass. Great pass. Over the defender's number 5 head perfectly.
Yeah, it's number 13, Caldwell again, the same guy that just ran the speed sweep. 2 plays in a row for Caldwell.
Caldwell and McKinney have been outstanding in this game. Big number 11 is in the game for Charles Henderson.
I'm going to tell you, Mike, the Trojans just need to hang in this game. The way that North Miami Beach came roaring back in the fourth quarter, maybe something about the fourth quarter.
Right,
Trojans just need to hang
McKinney
around.
at the top of your screen. He's going to throw out there. Again, they got it this time. They intercept.
I'm going to tell you what, I wouldn't throw it against number 6. That's Joshua McCray. He just caught the touchdown pass. Now he's got an interception.
They play both ways. And, hey, playing their best players. And he proved it there.
That's right. You're absolutely right.
And that would have been a perfect pass again. And a lot of times you can't throw a perfect pass every down. That was a pretty pass, but it wasn't a perfect pass because the defender was all over him.
That's right. Mike, I want to thank Mr. Shane Moran with his hitting instruction. He's got that brand new place down on 3 Notch at the bottom of the hill down there behind Kentucky Fried Chicken, just teaching our youth how to hit baseballs and softballs. Such a beautiful thing. Thank you, Shane Moran. Give him a call, 467-5940.
Okay, Enterprise starts from their own 35 with 2:38 remaining here in the half.
McCray
again, and he just dances around out there, and there's the football. Was that the football we saw?
It was, but it just went shooting out of bounds.
I know it.
Again, that's going to be a completed pass. as he flipped it forward.
That's right.
Had the stats.
They're going to give him a gain of 5. At least that's where the official is standing. 5-yard gain. Call it second down. We'll call it 4-yard gain. Call it 2nd and 6. Still the clock is moving. 2:03, 2:02.
Yeah, the Trojans
and Enterprise doesn't look like they're in very big a hurry either.
They're back in the Notre Dame box.
Boy, they're a big marching band getting ready to come out here at halftime. And look at this.
22, McKeel, the freshman, shifty right up the middle.
You know, I've done a lot of junior high games over the years, working with Charles Simpson Middle School and so forth, and also the 9th grade team. And I think I remember this 9th grader when he was a young kid. He is really an outstanding player. You know, that guy with all kinds of instinct.
I know exactly what you're talking about. He's just got
That's
it.
right, exactly.
What they call it.
It's right. Got it. Exactly.
Mike, we're going to have a measurement right here with 1:29 left. See if the Wildcats get the first down or not.
This could be a positive thing for the Trojans if he doesn't make it, because they'll have to run an extra play. This field will be full of excitement tomorrow afternoon at 5 with the Trojans of Troy kick off their 2019 football season. Coach Chip and his team, I think, are going to be ready.
Absolutely, Mike. I can't wait. While they're measuring this, I want to thank Tori Stone, Simply Southern Kitchen, all your bacon goods, Magnolia Gaming on Brundage Street, Troy Pool Service, and Antioch Baptist Church. Thank you for supporting the Charles Harrison Trojan football replay.
And they are going to be short about 4 or 5 inches.
And like you said, they got to run an extra play because of it.
That's right. Of course, you know, the more you tell me about that great steak, it makes me want to go down there and get one.
I'm telling you, Kaylee's potato, it comes with steak tips.
Okay.
Trust me now, I'm not going to lead you
I know
wrong.
you're not. I know you're not. You're like me. You never saw a steak you didn't like. Okay, 3rd and less than a foot. And we got a guy over the middle.
He's got it.
And oh, don't let him go.
J.B. Sanders finally gets him
Thank
around
goodness.
the leg.
And you know, we got on the gap that time, and I thought our guy Northcutt did a great job on their center. But they were able to get the handoff. And there you go, right there. And he just ran by a linebacker.
Yeah, they'll stop the clock momentarily just to move the sticks, and then they'll wind it.
Trojan trying to get several players in the game. I'm counting 5. They've got too many. They have got too
Charles
many.
Henderson's got too many on the field.
I think they've got too many. I could be wrong.
I see 11.
He's going to throw. He's now in trouble, and then he runs out of trouble, and then he's got a good hit.
Big lick by J.B. Sanders coming up.
Yeah, he said, hey, hello. He said he got it, buddy. You can tell.
And timeout on the field from Enterprise.
No question about it. 52 seconds remaining in the half. Charles Simpson surely does not want to give him any more points before the half.
No, sir. We need to hold them out right here.
If you go in the corner over there and take a look at that beautiful band, they're getting ready to put on a tremendous halftime performance. The Enterprise Wildcat Band, I think they brought something like 8 buses to carry all their bands.
Might want to thank Duncan Lindsay Multimedia. He does wedding events and any type of event. Give him an email, Duncan@TroyCable.net, or call 434-3387 for all your video needs. We'll take a quick break. We'll be right back.
The AgriScience Technology Academy is a premier program in agricultural education and exploration. Located at Goshen High School, this academy provides college instruction in not just agriculture, but also academic core and general studies subjects. Students will satisfy the Alabama High School graduation requirements while having an opportunity to earn an associate degree in agri-science education from our post-secondary partners, Enterprise State Community College and Wallace State Community College, Hanceville. Come grow with us.
Back to play here at Veterans Stadium. Enterprise has got it and ready to go. 2nd and 4, or maybe 5. They can reach the 33 for first down. Pressure.
Screen play.
Knocked down brilliantly. That was a beautiful play. I believe that's Northcutt. They got his hand on it.
Actually, number 60 for the Trojans, Mike, and that is Darius Northcutt.
Yeah.
Absolutely correct.
Third down 4.
Well, that was a good play because they had the screen set up and he slapped it away.
Absolutely.
Let's see what they do here with 47 seconds left.
Actually, the incomplete pass was a free timeout for the Wildcats.
Sure was. Do they have any more time? They got one. They're showing one, aren't they? Boy, you talk about a pitch out. That was a pitch out, and there you go.
Quick pitch.
Man,
First down yardage.
That's what you call easy right and easy left. They had two guys holding on our guy right down here. No call.
I'll tell you, Coach Glenn Daniels at Laverne. Coach Glenn Daniels at Laverne used to run that play.
Easy right and easy left. Is that right?
Yeah. It was just what they used to call a quick pitch.
And this guy's an older coach, and he's just bringing out a lot of old formations.
Yeah, no doubt about it.
Now, wait a minute now. Somebody moved.
Well, they tried to spike the football, but our nose guard came shooting through. Let's see.
Buddy, and he landed a lick, too, now, I'm telling you. Now, I believe it was Norcutt.
32 seconds showing on the clock. They were just going to spike it.
Yeah, exactly.
And here comes Jalen Woods in the game, number 71 for the Trojans. On the replay, you can see, guys, he knew they were fixing to spike it. He just shot in there quick.
Okay, some light went out. Evidently, some of the lights across the way.
The scoreboard went red on us. We're okay.
Exactly, that's right.
I'm going to tell you, I guess they called a no play. No, they're going to call that he did get the spike in the ground, 2nd down and 10.
Okay. Big time, they better
pass it. Going to the end zone.
Incomplete. Good defense on both the Trojans and very good coverage.
26 seconds left, 3rd and 10. You think they'll try to get in field goal range or take another shot?
I would think so with 26 seconds left. And, they're not predominantly, you can tell they're not what you call a passing team, but, when they get the spread, they got the athletes on it.
Yes, sir, they do. With the score 22-6, you really, really want to hold them out right here going into the locker room.
I've been more impressed with this offense they're running right now than what they did earlier in the game with the box, with Notre Dame box. They're more flexible here. They put more pressure on the entire field,
Yes, sir, you're right.
Okay, big play here, 3rd and 10. Now somebody blows the whistle.
Looked like the wing got a little false start that time for the Tigers. They're calling a delay of game, though. Be a 5-yard mark off
so the
here.
Wildcats
delay a game. It was a delay of game signal.
Oh, okay. This is a good crew. I think they're doing a good job.
So far, so good.
As far as these latter plays, you're right.
3rd and 15, 26 seconds.
And they've got to go 33 yards or 13 yards for a first down. He's going to throw, got time, and he's got a man out there. Did he get it? No.
Great
what a play by the Trojans.
Terrell Jones dislodged the ball.
Man, oh, man, and that kid is not getting up now. He finally gets up. But you're right, that was a big-time play by
number
Jones.
6, McRae. I believe he was going to have another touchdown.
Yeah,
Terrell
exactly.
Jones stuck his shoulder right in there.
Across the way. He got his bell rung, I'm telling you.
Here's the replay, Mike. Watch number 1, Terrell Jones.
Arts a touchdown. Arts a touchdown.
He puts his shoulder right on the ball.
Boy, that was a great play. And I don't know if 6 he wants in the game right now. He got his bell rung.
4th and 15, timeout on the field. We'll take a timeout. We'll be right back.
Life is full of the unexpected. Make sure you know who to call when the bottom falls out. Alabama Restoration. Let our team of professionals help you get your life back to normal. Call 24 hours a day, 371-5591 or ALARestore.com.
Hi, I'm Eric Moore, owner of Bam RV. Prices across our lot have been reduced with special summer discounts, and it's your chance to get a 2019 camper for up to 30% off. With so much of our inventory marked down thousands of dollars, now is the time to enjoy the rest of your summer camping with your family in a brand new RV. Plus, Bam RV has many campers for every budget with no hidden fees, and you can even get no money down and no payment for 90 days on select RVs. But just like summer, these deals won't last forever. Bam RV, 231 North Dothan.
Back to Veterans Stadium, and boy, we've seen a lot of action in the last 4 plays. And now with 4th down, let's see what they do. I'm sure they'll, in just 18 seconds left, there's still time to run some plays, and no timeouts on the Enterprise side, so they can get a first down and to stop the clock for momentarily. Big play here. Here comes the Trojans blitzing, and they all over him.
Made him throw it early.
I'm telling you, great blitz by the Trojans.
Trojans will take over on downs.
great defensive stand, and I think this is something that could carry over in the second half, confident that, hey, we can stop this bunch, and they sure have proven to do so right now.
I think you're exactly right, Mike. They can take this little fourth down that we stopped them and didn't let them score. They can go regroup on
with
that.
A little bit of momentum on the side of the blue and orange there.
My memory serves me correct. The Trojans will receive the kickoff in the second half.
They
as well.
will.
That's
We
right,
won the toss and
right.
deferred.
You're exactly right, Hodge. Big number 79 now. He's not a regular starter, I don't believe, but he has played well tonight, and he's in place of Barnes.
Yeah, he's Keandre Starks. He started last week at
Okay.
at right guard. He's playing right guard again tonight.
Well, he's an imposing-looking player, I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
Let's see. Well, they'll probably sit on this. Let's see. That's what they're going to do, and it should run out of the clock.
Yeah.
So it will run out of the clock, and we're at halftime here at Veterans Stadium with the score Enterprise 22, Charles Henderson 6. We'll be back with a wonderful halftime show featuring the Enterprise Wildcat Marching Band, one of the outstanding marching bands in Alabama.
2 dealerships, 1 big event. Bill Jackson Chevrolet, one of the most trusted names in the auto industry, is celebrating 30 years of outstanding service. Plus, the doors are open at the new Bill Jackson Ford. Save big on new Ford F-150s and new Chevrolet Silverados. A short drive from everywhere with savings like nowhere else. Shop us on 231 North Troy or online 24/7 at BillJacksonAuto.com or BillJacksonFord.com.
Your Troy Road Mart is your one-stop tire store. We carry major brands like Firestone, Bridgestone, Michelin, Toyo, BF Goodrich, and a whole lot more. We also carry semi, farm, and lawn and garden tires. So come see us today at your local Troy Road Mart for some really hot deals on tires. We've been serving our friends and neighbors all across the Wiregrass since 1974. And remember, Road Mart offers nationwide road hazard warranty.
Our patients trust us, and you can trust us too. At Southern Animal Hospital and Pet Resort, we're a full-service animal hospital offering preventative care and hospital care with complete in-house laboratory testing. You'll also love our on-site pet resort, featuring individualized care for your pet during their vacation. We believe every animal deserves the best care possible, and that's what we deliver every day. So the next time you need veterinary care, see Dr. Steve Barron at Southern Animal Hospital and Pet Resort.
Upside down with your vehicle? Bring it. Been told no for a loan? Bring it. Take home $350 a week? Bring it. To Premier Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Troy. New 2019 Ram 1500 at $269 a month. New Wranglers, $299 a month. Think you got the best deal? We'll beat it. What'd you say? We'll beat it. Shop local. Shop PremierTroy.com, where Premier can make a difference during the summer clearance sale. Bring it on. There's a reason we sell more vehicles than anyone else. Price. Nobody beats a Premier deal. No. Upside down with your vehicle?
This is Charles Henderson Band.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. On behalf of Dr. Lee Hicks, Superintendent of Troy City Schools, this is Lisa Payson, Principal of Charles Henderson High School, and the Charles Henderson Band Foundation. We proudly present the Charles Henderson High School Marching Band under the direction of drum major, Shania Dilworth. Associate Directors, Mr. Ray Dennison and Calvin Scott, and Troy City Schools Director of Bands, Mr. Trent Burke. Tonight we'll give you a preview of our show featuring Get Ready and My Girl by the Temptations, as well as September.
Testing 1 2. This is testing 1 2. We're testing with Scott and David. We're testing with Scott. 1 2. We're testing with Scott. We're testing.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Blue Machine. Blue Machine officers for Band President Elijah Coleman, Lieutenant Gabby Allen, Sergeant Ryan Fuller, Secretaries Secretary McMillan and Vanessa Gomez, the librarians are Reagan Boswell, Tyler Mumphrey, and Master Smith, and Nyla Cattell. Color Guard captains are Jabria Henderson, Keziah Gates, and Libby McClure. Percussion captain is Deshaun Jones.
The only difference in our band and their band is our guys not willing to work hard to get all these kids to get out. But they are the third largest high school in Alabama. Don't you know those kids are having fun? That's right. That's,
Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of Superintendent Greg Font, Principal Brent Harrison at Enterprise High School, please welcome to the field the Big Blue Marching Band. The band is under the field direction of drum majors Tess McNeil and Sadie Christensen. Performing their 2019 show, As You Wish, we proudly present to you the Enterprise High School Big Blue Marching Band.
Upside down with your vehicle? Been told no for a loan? Take home $350 a week? Bring it to Premier Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Troy. New 2019 Ram 1500 at $269 a month. New Wranglers, $299 a month. Think you got the best deal? We'll beat it. What'd you say? We'll beat it. Shop local. Shop PremierTroy.com, where Premier can make a difference during the summer clearance sale. Bring it on. There's a reason we sell more vehicles than anyone else. Price. Nobody beats a Premier deal. Nobody.
A personal touch, a high level of trust. Whether it's checking and savings accounts, personal or business loans, or our local friendly service. That's what Troy Bank and Trust customers expect. But now we offer more. Free identity theft protection for our new and existing customers, protecting your family's time, money, and good name from identity theft. Because protecting your identity is now a big part of our identity.
TLC Plus is your one-stop shop for pressure washing, landscaping, custom woodworking, and full-service electrical work. Licensed and insured, there's no job too big or too small. They offer flexible hours with no overtime charges, weekdays until 8 p.m. and on Saturdays. With hundreds of satisfied customers from across the Wiregrass, TLC Plus has competitive pricing and the best warranty in the industry. Give them a call today at 334-268-1515.
The ribbon has been cut, and the grand opening celebration has begun at the all-new Bill Jackson Ford in Troy. Save up to $11,770 off MSRP on a new 2019 F-150 XLT four-wheel drive Super Crew truck during the Hurry Up and Save Sales event. Check us out on Highway 231 in Troy or online at BillJacksonFord.com.
Why Kamado Joe? Divide and conquer cooking system is one reason. Slide out ash drawer, airlift hinge, which is light as a feather, longer lasting fiberglass gasket, control tower, the only top vent that stays exactly where you set it. Add on a Joe Tisserie or a Dojo for cooking pizza. Available in 3 sizes, Joe Jr., Classic, and the Big Joe. Hey folks, whether you like grilling with charcoal, wood pellets, or gas, we have it right here in Troy. Come see us at Southern Grill and Patio inside Town and Country Flooring Center.
Back to Veterans Memorial Stadium in Troy, where the Enterprise Wildcats lead the Charles Simpson High School Trojans 22-6. We're at halftime, and we want to try to get an interview with Coach McCoy before the team goes out. Of course, Wiley Lauer is down there as our sideline reporter. Boy, what a good game we got going for you.
22-6, Mike.
22-6, and it's been 2 big pass plays that have done the trick so far for the Wildcats.
Yeah, you're right. And one of those big pass plays was a trick pass play. We're going to call it a double pass.
That's right. And their tailback did a great job of getting it to the receiver. And then the touchdown pass previously to a wide open receiver down the middle had everybody confused.
You're right. And that was what they just call a seam route, Mike, where the slot guy just kind of took off down the seam. Untouched.
No question about it. Want anybody around him, and that's how they scored their second touchdown. And then, of course, the other big one, they went 70 yards for a touchdown. The big play, though, was the long halfback pass from their fine tailback to the receiver who made a real good catch. And they eventually scored on that drive, and that's why the score is right now 22-6. In favor of the Enterprise Wildcats. Charles Simpson scored their only touchdown on a tremendous pass play from Puka Jones to McKinney, his outstanding receiver. They missed the extra point, and that's where we stand now, 22-6. The Enterprise leads in this game.
I tell you, Mike, what could loom large here is the 2 encroachment penalties on the extra point try for Enterprise, where the ball got moved half the distance twice, and they were able to get an easy 2-point conversion. That means if Charles Henderson, when they went during their comeback here in the second half, they're going to have a 2-point conversion somewhere.
No question about it. In fact, you're exactly right. I'd be trying to get it back every time if we could. Of course, it's a beautiful night. I'm talking about a beautiful night for football. I know tomorrow afternoon right here, 5 o'clock kickoff from Veterans Stadium, is the Troy Trojans of Coach Chip Lindsey battling Campbell University out of Campbell, North Carolina. It's one of those teams up there. It's a Division I AA teams that's full of talent from players that a lot of Division I guys can't get.
They transfer there so they don't lose eligibility.
I want to mention our buddies at Wiley Sanders Truck Lines, and of course they've got the amenities now to draw anybody's attention to a wonderful career with Wiley Sanders Truck Lines. Trojans will receive from the north end of the field. We were waiting on Wiley, but
we're not going to be able to get that coach's interview.
But just to be able to have a sideline reporter like that, it's going to be a lot of fun.
Yes, sir. You're right.
While we got a second, let's take a minute to thank a couple sponsors. Chrysler, Bill Jackson Chevy and Ford, Troy Bank and Trust, and many more as we get ready to get underway here for the third quarter of play.
Okay, they'll kick off. We got McKinney, one of the deep backs. Last time he kicked it out of the end zone. Let's see what he does this time.
It's going to be close again.
Good end-over-end kick. And we're going to get it at the 3. And he's going to turn it up. We got a little bit of a seam, and he's going to be racked up. But not after a 27-yard return of the kick. That's where they'll start from their own 27-yard line. Mike Amos along with Neil Armstrong and our good friend Wally Lowry. Want to congratulate and our good friend Scott Westbell of the wonderful job he does in putting this live broadcast on. Hey, I tell you what, it takes a lot of skill, it takes a lot of work, and a lot of determination, and he has really made this a big-time event from Veterans Stadium tonight.
Live across the nation on Facebook.
No question about it. They're going to throw outside. He got him out there. He breaks the tackle. He's at the 40. He's at midfield.
This is Javen Hill, number 2, Mike.
No question. That was a big play in this game right there from their 24-yard line all the way to midfield, a 26-yard gain as Hill refused to go down.
Breaking tackles and making people miss.
No question about it. A touchdown here could put the Trojans right back in this game. That stop at the end of the first half could loom big here.
It was big.
From midfield, Puka Jones leading the tackles. He's got his best basketball player out there. He's got him out there. He caught it. He caught it at the 28-yard line. What a catch.
Mike, this is number 12, and that is Jay Taylor.
And a great throw, but Taylor made a beautiful catch.
The 11th grader, Jay Taylor. What a great catch on the sideline.
And the Trojans have quickly driven all the way to the Wildcat 26-yard line with a first down.
Let's remember that Enterprise was whipping up on North Miami pretty good last week, and now Miami comes storming back in the second half.
The quarterback, Darlington, who is playing both ways, is leaving the game.
A little bit dinged up, you're right.
Yes, sir.
Let's hope he's okay, though.
And
we don't wish ill on nobody.
You know, it tells you a little bit about this team is that they've got to play their quarterback both ways. That tells you a little bit. He's got him out there, complete, another great throw.
Puka Jones has come out of the locker room on fire.
Yeah, you know why these guys from Enterprise and they're well-schooled people. They're saying, gosh, this guy can play at the next level throwing the ball like that.
That's right, Mike.
And he's not afraid. You know what I like? He's not afraid.
He's not afraid. He's come out of the locker room slinging it. He's slinging it.
You're right, mate. We've already seen him make a big play running the ball, too. Unbalanced line at the top of your screen. He gives his running back. He's got room. He's got a blocker. He is going to score.
Jonathan Carter, number 26.
16-yard run by Jonathan Carter.
The senior tailback.
Boy, what a run. And the blocker, excellent execution, excellent play call. Great block there. Great block.
Trojans, what a big stop before they went in the locker room, Mike.
No
they went in
question about
and
it.
regrouped and get right back in this game.
No question about it. And boy, what a play.
That was a Premier Chrysler touchdown. Nobody beats a Premier deal.
That means nobody.
Trojans will go for 2, just like we're talking about.
They're going for 2. And they got wide outs to both sides. I tell you what, when they bring 12 in, they're putting Enterprise at a disadvantage. There he is at this side. They're playing him down here at the bottom of your screen. He's 6'4". He can jump out of the gym. He's going to throw to him. They throw it, got it.
2 points is good. This is number 13, Elijah Caldwell with the conversion.
And they've got that one down. They've got that one down right, buddy. Excellent play and catch.
Back on track, 22 to 14.
22 to 14, and the Trojans are fired up. And we're fired up right here from Veterans Stadium as we've got a football game. Trojans trail by 8.
We'll take a break, Mike. We'll be right back for the kickoff.
Hi, Sandy. I'm right here. Come on in.
Baby, I'm right here. Miss Mary, I'm right here.
I'm right here.
Since 1969, we've been right here because at Troy Regional Medical Center, we take these words to heart.
I'm right here.
Thank you.
Remarkable people, remarkable care.
Upside down with your vehicle.
Back to play here at Veterans Stadium where Charles Henderson has just driven for a long touchdown drive, was cultivated on an excellent passing catch from our outstanding quarterback, Puka Jones, to his outstanding receiver. And it's going to be a short kick taken right at the 10-yard line. And he is going to bingo. What a lick. What a lick. There he is right there. Who is that who made that lick right there?
Number coming on.
Yeah.
I thought number 22, Jaquavius Russo, the freshman.
Hill, I believe that's what they said his name was.
Keyston Hill, number 6, was
Yeah,
also
that's
in
right. That's right. And boy, the Trojans are fired up.
Number 54 checking in the game for the Trojans. That's Xavier Caffey playing a little defense.
No question about it. Looking at them defensively, Wright, Geis, Norcutt, Woods, and Sanders across the front, along with the corners and Scott and Russo. And now the Trojans say they've got the football.
Terrell Jones on the stop.
I want to look at this, see how he got that football.
They had already blown the whistle before we stripped it out, I believe.
Okay, that's what we're going to call it, strip. Hill and this Eskin Hill has really played well along with Zeke Caldwell.
And Keyston Hill's having a good game, you're right.
Yeah. That is a unusual name.
It is, isn't it?
Eek, we'll call him Eek.
2nd and 4.
And the Trojans in a big, and they've got the unbalanced back. Trying to get outside, and he does, and gets his first down. It's sort of like they just feel their way. They got so many blockers out in front of them, the back looks like he's feeling his way, you know?
Yeah, you're right.
I want to remind you, tomorrow on Troy Cable, South Alabama opens up with Nebraska at 11 o'clock.
And Lincoln.
Then you got the Alabama against Duke at 2:30. You got Troy against Campbell at 5. And then you got Auburn against Oregon at 7 o'clock or 6:35. I hope it rains on Scott Westfield's party tomorrow night. Look at this. Look at this right here. Boy, they had everybody tricked that time. They're tricking us right now with these misdirections.
They are, you're right.
But, you know, it's hard for a good high school linebacker to defend misdirection. You know, they got to make a move, and then somebody's going to get an angle block.
So disciplined to watch your keys, and that's difficult in high school.
Exactly right, no question. Enterprise goes over the football. We don't have all their numbers, but we'll have as many as we can get. It's hard to find it. Again, this big number 6 goes trampling through Joshua McCray, and he's everything as good as they were talking about. I was talking to some guys before the game, and they said that he had already received a lot of big-time opportunities.
And we got an injury on the field, Mike.
And it's a Enterprise guy.
Yeah, let's take a break while we got an injury.
You know who? Let's see. Now he's on the opposite
Looks like
side.
60. An offensive lineman is down.
And we'll mention his name. I got it right here. Blake Gordy.
We're going to take a break to commercial while they tend to him. We'll be right back after these few messages.
Upside down with your vehicle? Bring it. Been told no for a loan? Bring it. Take home $350 a week? Bring it to Premier Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Troy. New 2019 Ram 1500 at $269 a month. New Wranglers, $299 a month. Think you got the best deal? We'll beat it. What'd you say? We'll beat it. Shop local. Shop PremierTroy.com, where Premier can make a difference during the summer clearance sale. Bring it on. There's a reason we sell more vehicles than anyone else. Price. Nobody beats a upside down with your vehicle? Bring it. Been told no for a loan? Bring it. Take home $350 a week? Bring it to Premier Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Troy. New 2019 Ram 1500 at $269 a month. New Wranglers, $299 a month. Think you got the best deal? We'll beat it. What'd you say? We'll beat it. Shop local. Shop PremierTroy.com, where Premier can make a difference during the summer clearance sale. Bring it on. There's a reason we sell more vehicles than anyone else. Price. Nobody beats a Premier deal. Nobody.
At Wiley Sanders Truck Line, safety is our first priority. That's right, safety. At Wiley Sanders Truck Line, we practice safety. Come to Wiley Sanders Truck Lines today. Get a job with a safe company. Wiley Sanders.
Back to a play here at Veterans Stadium. Enterprise on a 1st and 10. And being that some way he finds a way to get outside, and he got positive yardage. In fact, 8 yards all the way to the, now they're going to throw a flag.
Late hit on the Trojans.
And they promised they would stop doing that, but they are still doing it. 71 is coming into the game for the Trojans.
It's Woods.
And he's a young man that was injured earlier in the game.
Jalen Cunningham, number 4, on that last carry for the Wildcats.
Hang on the play.
So this is going to give him 15 more yards.
You're right, Mike. Big 15 yards. Last week, the Trojans were a little more disciplined than we saw them last year, and I was hoping that would roll over into tonight. Maybe this will be the only 15-yard personal foul penalty tonight. Maybe this is it.
Is that 52 that comes off the game, out of the game is Geis, and now they're going to penalize us all the way to the 34-yard line, the Trojan 34. So that was a tough break. That was about a 40-yard range, run and play with a penalty. And they're going to run it again right at us, and there goes. Well, I thought the blocker was the guy with the football, but they give him an 8-yard gain.
Trojans were the beneficiary of some penalties in the first half, and so far in this half, that was a big 15-yard penalty to aid this drive for the Wildcats.
Guy has come walking into the game for the Trojans.
He got an earful.
Yeah, he did. He got a big earful. Big number 79 for Enterprise. Their right tackle is a big, fine-looking player. 2nd down and 3. They're going to run it, and they're going to go for a touchdown. Touchdown.
Yeah, that's number 22, Miguel Johnson.
27-yard touchdown.
Flag on the play.
Oh, boy. Yeah, we need it, too. We need it badly.
Going to be blocking in the back against Enterprise.
Oh, boy. That's the worst penalty out there.
It's going to be a spot foul. Probably still enough yardage for 1st down after they mark it off, but still nullifies the touchdown. Thank goodness.
Man, oh, man, what a break. That's the 2nd touchdown we've had called back, I believe. Of course, Enterprise leads in this game 28-14, but they're going to take those points off the board. Wait a minute, right now it's just 22-14, and they will take those points off the board. Isn't that right?
That is correct, 22.
And they're going to mark him all the way back to the 17-yard line. They're on the Trojan 17, and to give them a 1st down. But what a break for Charles Henderson. Let's see if they'll take advantage of it. Enterprise 22, Charles Henderson 14.
Mike, it was 1st down yardage, just like we talked about.
Yeah, no question.
But it did take the points off the board.
They're being extremely conservative, and you know what's fixing to happen. Somebody's going to throw a pass, and nobody's going to be around him.
They're going to slip that guy right down the middle again, aren't they?
Looking at some of those big, fine offensive linemen, 52 for Enterprise is Fernando Diaz, and everybody's talking about him. A lot of scout colleges have looked at him, outstanding player. Out of the box, they're going to look at how many people they're pulling.
Reverses his field just a little bit.
And look at that leg drive inside the 10. They're going to mark it all the way down to about the 8-yard line, I believe. about a yard short of first down.
Mike, it's going to be 3rd and 1, but you got to know this is 2-play territory. They will go for it.
No question about it. Charles Henderson looks tired right now. I don't know if you see it that way or not, but they look awfully tired right now.
Well, they're a little bit depressed. They know they've already given up a touchdown on this drive. Thank goodness the officials called it back.
They should be full of life now.
You would think they were, yeah.
All right, this is a big 3rd down and a short 2. Again, look at it. Everybody is coming this way. The inside handoff, and he is going to be stopped by a host of the Trojans. That was a good defense, but he got his first down.
It will be 1st and goal. Let's see this replay right here,
Pretty
Mike.
strong. Look at them pulling those guys. You won't see any high school anywhere pulling like they're pulling right there.
Terrell Jones and JB.
But have you noticed that these running backs have to sort of feel their way because there's so many people out in front of them?
They do. They don't choose a hole.
That's right. It's not a dash for the end zone, you know?
Exactly right.
Okay, 1st and goal from the 4.
If they score, we're going to have to go to Wally Lowry so we can get the down low on these last couple of plays.
Going over there, their big offensive line, unbalanced line at the top of your screen. And here comes our Blitz, and we ran by him. He's going to score.
He is.
Big number 6. One guy's not going to get him.
Yes, sir. He's a horse.
And he goes in from 4 yards out. And Enterprise
does
go up in this football game.
We'll be going live to Wally Lowry right after this extra. No, we won't. I'm sorry.
Number 13, Hunter Perry will do the kicking for Enterprise. Outstanding young pitcher, kicker. And then, of course, you've got the number 1, Darlington is the holder. You just look at the leg on this kid right here. He gets it up in a hurry, and he drills it through. So he hit Coach Lindsey's office where the Alpha Insurance sign is. And Enterprise goes up now by 15, 29 to 14. We'll be back to Veterans Memorial Stadium in Troy, Alabama.
At Wiley Sanders Truck Line, safety is our first priority. That's right, safety. At Wiley Sanders Truck Line, we practice safety. Come to Wiley Sanders Truck Lines today. Get a job with a safe company, Wiley Sanders Truck Line. Hey, at Wiley Sanders Truck Line, we got Blue Cross, Blue Shield. Hey, we got a dental plan. Most of all, we match your 401k up to 4% gross pay. 4%, Wiley Sanders Truck Line, Troy, Alabama. Come drive for the best. Wiley Sanders Truck Lines, Troy, Alabama.
The First in Flight and Leadership Academy is a program of the Pike County School System which offers qualified students the opportunity to earn an associate degree through Troy University. Students in this program will spend time at the National Flight Academy in Pensacola, Florida. Through Sky Warrior Aviation, students complete ground school and flight training, all in pursuit of their private pilot license. Come soar to new heights with the Pike County Schools.
Life is
back to play here. Enterprise has just driven for another touchdown, and they lead 29 to 14. The kick is underway here, and it's going to go also right at the end zone and out of the end zone. So you got a guy like that, you don't worry about your kickoff return team, do you?
No, you don't. That's automatic dead ball in high school.
No question about it.
Any kick, Mike, any kick, punch, any free kick, any kind of free kick goes in the end zone.
It would be worth it for somebody to just work with one guy to just do that one thing. It'd really help their football team. It'd make them go 80 yards instead of 70 yards, you know. And you don't have to worry about getting anybody hurt, you know.
That's exactly right.
Big number 71 is in the football game for the Trojans, and that is Woods. They've got Woods and Geis are the guards. The tackles are, let's see this from the 20-yard line. Going to throw. He's out there, but did he get it? No, he's out of bounds.
They're going to give him the catch, but it should have been interference.
He was hanging on him.
Hanging on him.
God.
Show the replay right there, guys. Watch him pull his jersey. Ah, they missed that one.
Second and 10 at the Trojan 20.
Hey, pretty good referee game. I told you not to say it too early.
Okay, we don't have that coverage right now.
Here it is. All right. Watch him grab his jersey
right on his back.
there.
Yeah, right there. Way, it should have been a penalty.
Right there.
Okay, second down and 10.
Right in front of the field judge, too.
Puka Jones is the quarterback. Going to
Oh,
leave it with running back, and he's getting mobbed.
They really penetrated our line that time.
This number 90 is a real deal for them, I promise you. And then, of course, number 1, Darlington, came up from the corner. The quarterback comes up from his safety position.
Yes, he does.
Boy, evidently the coach has got a lot of confidence in his quarterback not getting hurt. Third down and 14 now. They've got to reach their own 30-yard line for a first down. Charles Henderson calls timeout, or this is a heat timeout with 5:53 left to play here in the third quarter. We'll be back to Veterans Memorial Stadium with the score, Enterprise 29. All right, when we come back through, if they're not ready. Oh, I'm sorry, we're back.
Life is full of the unexpected. Make sure you know who to call when the smoke clears. Alabama Restoration. Let our team of professionals help you get your life back to normal. Call 24 hours a day, 371-5591 or ALArestore.com.
Hi, I'm Eric Moore, owner of Bama RV. Prices across our lot have been reduced with special summer discounts, and it's your chance to get a 2019 camper for up to 30% off. With so much of our inventory marked down thousands of dollars, now is the time to enjoy the rest of your summer camping with your family in a brand new RV. Plus, Bam RV has many campers for every budget with no hidden fees, and you can even get no money down and no payment for 90 days on select RVs. But just like summer, these deals won't last forever. Bam RV, 231 North Dothan.
Back to Veterans Stadium with the Trojans of Charles Henderson looking at a 3rd and 14.
Yeah, let's call it 14.
Call possession down. This is a big play in this game because if not,
they're going to get it around midfield. You're right, Mike.
Big play here for Puka Jones. He's been pressured. He's throwing deep, and it's in and just out of the reach of McKinney, and that was a close one there too. McKinney, though, almost made a great catch. The kicking team for Charles Henderson will come onto the field on a 4th and 14.
Boy, if we ever needed a good punt, we need one right now.
You're exactly right. One that'll roll the other way. Here comes the kicking team in, and I've been watching, since you told me about our snapper. You're exactly right. Martin Higgs can snap it now. Just watch him close and watch how fast that ball gets back to the kicker. That was a little bit high there, but he got there in a hurry. It's a good one. This is a pretty good kick right here. A great kick.
Yes, sir.
A great kick.
That's his best kick of the season.
And, man, we'll take that right now. And you just got the job. He just got the job.
Bradley Caldwell, number 4.
Yeah, he just got the job, didn't he?
Yes, sir.
A couple scores throughout the Wiregrass right now. We got the GW Long Rebels 21, Dale County 9.
Whoa, I like that.
You got Houston Academy Raiders in a tight one, 21-21 with McKenzie. The Pike County Bulldogs leading 26-6 over Alabama Christian.
They do that.
Crenshaw Christian Academy, they're up 20-13 over our Pike Little Patriots. The Glenwood Gators 35-0 over the Lakeside Chiefs. Highland Home Flying Squadron in a close one, 28-28. We'll be back after these plays with some more scores from around the Wiregrass.
Good deal. Thank you. Back to play here at Veterans Stadium. Enterprise is going to get it at their own 36-yard line. They lead 29-14. Now they're going to run the option this time. He's going to turn it up. He's going to get positive yardage across the 40 to the 43-yard line.
Tell you what, number 1, Jackson Darlington, he's going to sleep good tonight.
Man, he is. And I tell you, I almost want to, when I see him in there at safety, I say, Coach, you got 100 guys. You're bound to have somebody just as good as this guy. And you can sit your quarterback over there and let him rest.
Yeah.
He probably at the breakfast table said, Daddy, I want to play both ways every day.
Yeah. Probably did.
Trip wideouts now at the bottom of your screen. And they spread offense, and you know who's in now. He got him wide across.
Wide open. Good recovery. They're going to call pass interference. That's just the difference. And Mike, I'm going to go ahead and call it. And we're going to have another dead ball foul against the Trojan coaching staff. So, Mike, this is going to be the dreaded 30-yard penalty coming up.
Yeah, I hate that. Man,
this is going to be the
But
dreaded.
that sure didn't look like pass interference, did it?
Terrell Jones, you know, that we didn't get the interference call on our side, but they're going to get it on their side. That official's calling it a little closer on their side, a little tighter.
And he's probably being hounded over there too, probably.
Yeah, and so we're going to get the live ball yardage marked off against us. Then we're going to get the dead ball yardage
Let's
marked off
see that
against us.
dead ball again. I'd love to see that.
It was
not the dead ball, but the pass interference.
Yeah.
Here it is right here. Let's see what he does here. Well, that was that ball was already past him. You know, the timing was there.
Yeah. This is going to be a 30-yard penalty against the Trojans. You hate to see that. You got a live ball pass interference going to be marked off, and then a dead ball, unsportsmanlike on the coach on the sidelines, which would be 30 yards worth of penalties right here. Bless their hearts.
No question about it. Wait a minute now, though. It looks like a little, there we go. 15 yards, and then another 15 yards hooked on. All they did was 10. Did they go 10? Yeah, pass interference 10?
That's the pass interference.
All right, there you go.
Now we got 15 more for the bench. Dead ball, unsportsmanlike conduct against Charles Henderson, but it's against the bench. Now we'll go 15 more yards.
Oh, boy. They're going to get the ball inside the 30-yard line.
Yes, sir. It looks like it. It is very, very rare that penalties get marked off simultaneously like that. You know, if you got 3 or 4 penalties on one play, you can only usually count one of them, except for when one is live and one is dead.
Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, I've just thought I'd seen some great high school bands. That's the best high school band I have ever seen in my life. It was, I mean, fantastic. You can tell that they're so well schooled, and I bet they've been in competition all year long. They're really, really good.
1st and 10 Enterprise at the Trojan 27.
They look like they moved. Now they run that quick sweep. Great play by Sanders. Oh, man. Well, about a 3 or 4 yard loss, and JR is some football player.
J.B. Sanders, Johnny on the spot.
I want to say call him JR, but his name's J.B. Sanders, and he's quite a player. You know,
time out, Enterprise. This is a great time for me to call out the Charles Henderson cheerleaders right here. If y'all can get a camera on the cheerleaders.
Yeah, get a camera on those cheerleaders.
That's the
other way.
The other way. There you go, right there. We got freshman Alex Brantley, freshman Ariel Frazier, and Jade Knowles. Sophomores Kate Deloney, Robert Grable, Mary Barton Hicks, Cassidy Mizell, Kaylee Mizell, Allie Scarborough. Juniors are Hannah Broadway and Haley Carter. Seniors are Virginia Branson, Tamia Green, and Hannah Huner. Head coach Elizabeth McGlone and assistant J.J. Branson. Great job by the Trojan cheerleaders.
That's a great group of cheerleaders, no question about it. There they are right there. Good footage, good footage.
We'll take a break. We'll be right back.
There are many different offices in city government, and each one has a phone. Keeping track of all those numbers is a huge challenge. The good news is you don't have to. There is one simple 3-digit phone number for city information and services. It's 311.
Good morning, City of Troy 311. May I help you?
Call 311 for questions about your recycling, garbage pickup, to report a street.
Back to Veterans Stadium. Enterprise had it 2nd and 12. This is their quarterback. He's got time. He's throwing. He is complete. Or did he hold on?
Yes, he did.
He did. What a catch. Sanders was right on top of him, but that receiver, number 17 for Enterprise, his name is Jawan Boyd.
It's number 11. It's Jared Smith.
Excuse me.
Jared Smith. And he's dinged up a little bit. Great catch, though.
Smith is a junior and really a great catch. I want to say he had a big catch early in the game, too. Enterprise loaded with talent. And they bring in the play clock. Well, it's not even running right now. Now it's running.
3rd and 1 for the Wildcats. 3 minutes and 35 seconds left, third quarter.
Let's see what they do. They're back in the spread formation. And now he's going to run it himself, and now he pitches back, and bingo! What a leg by Sanders. Man, oh, man, what a
Can
tackle.
that guy play defense or what?
Man, oh man, J.B. Sanders. And,
he was our player of the week, Sports Chat with Wally Neal player of the week last week, and he may be in the running again.
Well, I tell you what, that was a big time. And look at, they lost about 4 yards on the play.
They're going to
try to kick a field goal.
And this is going to be a 40-yard attempt, Mike.
32, this would...
a 40-yard attempt.
That's a long one, no question about it.
It's going to be number 13.
Steps down and kicks it up, and I believe he got it.
This is Hunter Perry.
He missed it.
Hunter Perry, the kicker.
Another big play in this game for the Trojans.
Yes, sir.
They keep
hanging in there, just
Enterprise
hanging around.
keeps letting them hang on.
Hang around.
That's right.
J.B. Sanders with a big hit made them get out of field goal range.
Yeah, exactly. When we come back, let's go to their sideline and let you see all those big guys over there coaching the Enterprise Wildcats. Of course, tomorrow, right here at Veterans Stadium, 5 o'clock kickoff is Troy University against Campbell as Chip Lindsey starts his career as a head coach here at Troy. And I just got a feeling that this is going to be an outstanding group of guys that play Campbell tomorrow night.
I hope so. I hope you're right.
And tomorrow afternoon is going to be a little bit warmer than right now. It's so pleasant out there.
Yeah.
It's pitiful. It's Puka, and it is incomplete, almost intercepted. That was close.
I'm telling you, I would not throw toward number 6.
That's right. And
Joshua McCray.
And again, they're playing their best 2 players both ways.
Yes, they are.
And getting a lot out of them.
Yeah.
29, let's mention a few of those guys out there. 29 is Robert Ellis.
Number five is Justin Winters, linebacker.
Of course, they got 6 again now in the slot down here by the screen.
17, Jalen Webster down here at the bottom corner. Carter
inside handoff, and he breaks the tackle, and he breaks another
look at
tackle.
Him go.
Boy, what great determination. He's going to get 5 yards, but
we're going to have to punt it away, but he sure gave a good effort.
17, Jalon Webster made the tackle for the Enterprise Wildcats.
Mike, before we get this punt off, we want to thank Antioch Baptist Church, Troy Pool Service, and Mama Goldberg's Deli for sponsoring the replay.
3rd down and 4. They're going to throw it now. He's going to try to find a receiver, and he does, but incomplete. Again, number 12 was right on the money for Enterprise, and Charles Henderson's kicking team will have to come on the game.
Mike, the Trojan coaches right next to us was wanting pass interference on that play.
It was another close one.
It was.
It's been a very
here comes the kickers.
The offensive line has done a pretty good job of keeping these guys off of him, you know.
Yeah, and the coaches have rolled him out a lot, which gives him an extra couple times.
Isn't that some sight right there, that band? That is one great band.
It looks like a college band, doesn't it?
No question. It looks better than a college band, too. Drew looks really good. Here goes another one of those good kicks, and he takes another Trojan bound.
Boy, he's got it going now,
man, oh, man, he really does.
This is Bradley Caldwell. He's found his rhythm punting the ball.
Number 4, you're our punter, buddy, I promise you. He comes off right there. You can see him coming off the field.
Number 4.
And that was a great effort. And all these coaches are all around him right down there.
Change of possession. The Enterprise has got it now. We got to hold them out.
1:49 left to play here in the 3rd quarter. And here comes that Enterprise bunch onto the field.
Couple more scores, Mike, if you don't mind. Bobcats 15, Elba Tigers 29.
Whoa!
The Brantley Bulldogs with a 53-14 lead. Daleville 50-22 over Wicksburg. We'll keep you posted on more scores as we got a flag before this first down play.
A flag. Keep giving them to us. We love those scores.
Referees have blown it dead. Let's see what they got. False start on the offense.
Oh yeah, big break here. You know, they have not dominated the game like you would think. You're looking at the score. They've had 2 or 3 big plays.
Well, you got the double pass.
That's right. Yeah. They haven't just crammed it at us. You know, we stopped them pretty good. And Pike County showing how good they are.
Up at Alabama
a team that beat them badly last year, something like 35-0. They're beating 26-6 right now. And here goes that quarterback, and he's turning the corner. And he got
the penalty yardage back.
That's right. But he has good quickness on his part.
Yeah.
I wouldn't doubt if you didn't see him on the Enterprise basketball team, you reckon?
I bet so.
They come from Apopka, Florida, where the Darlingtons come to Enterprise from.
We got an injured Trojan, Mike.
Won 3 state championships at Apopka, yes.
We got an injured Trojan. Let's take a break for a minute, go to commercial. We'll be back and get an update on the Trojans.
Okay.
There are many different offices in city government, and each one has a phone. Keeping track of all those numbers is a huge challenge. The good news is you don't have to. There is one simple 3-digit phone number for city information and services. It's 311.
Good morning, City of Troy 311. May I help you?
Call 311 for questions about your recycling, garbage pickup, to report a stray dog in the neighborhood, if there's a pothole that needs filling, to report power outages, limbs on the street, and much more. City of Troy, 311. 911 is always the number to call in case of an emergency, like a fire, a crime in progress, or a medical emergency. 911 is for emergencies. 311 is for everything else. You can download the City of Troy's 311 app from the App Store or Play Store. Remember, for city information and services, call 311. For more information, check out the City of Troy's website at troyal.gov.
Upside down with your vehicle?
Back to play here at Veterans Stadium, and look at these 2 handsome guys here. I'd much rather watch these guys than watch those guys on the field. It is a beautiful night for football. I hope you've enjoyed tonight's telecast live right here on Troy Cable, not only in the 12-county area, but across the country on Facebook. And, of course, Miss Lisa Faison, principal of Charles Henderson High School, we appreciate you giving us the right to come in and do this this football game tonight, and of course live from this beautiful stadium, Veterans Memorial Stadium. No better place to play football, I think, than in the state of Alabama anywhere than right here at Veterans Stadium in Troy.
Mike, weirdly, it's a little more sticky right now than it was when we got here at 6 o'clock.
But gosh, it's
still great.
Right here. But this morning when I took out the garbage, they picked my garbage up on Fridays, and when I went to take my garbage out, it was cool, like it. It was perfect. And you know, when it's cool nights, then it'll stop that grass from growing. And number 20's coming off the field.
It's a cramp, Mike. It was a cramp. Thank goodness he's not hurt. Cramps really got us last week, and they're starting to sneak in again. That was 22, Jaquavius Russaw, the freshman corner.
And buddy, he's a good one too. Okay, here we go. Enterprise from the on a 2nd and 9. They're going to run it right at them, and they go down.
Only 1 or 2 yards on that play.
Boy, I tell you what, I bet you, if I know good coach, I bet you this offensive line hits the sled every day like Jim Tompkins used to do.
Yeah.
Jim Tompkins teams hit the sled even on Thursday.
Yeah.
Guys, a couple teams we're going to see later this season. We got Zion Chapel Rebels leading Red Level, and the Luke Zion Chapel beating Red Level right now, 20-13.
That was one of my picks on the show today. You heard me.
I did. Randy Bryant, Noah Lowry getting it done down there.
Look at this unbalanced line here. Look at this unbalanced line. They run it the opposite way, though. And then Ezekiel Johnson, the 9th grade running back, fights his way to about the 39-yard line, where he's stopped by a host of Trojans. That 4th down, they're going to have to kick it.
They're going to have to kick it, Mike.
In fact, is this the first kick of the game for them?
It may well be. I don't remember
it either.
Yeah. Sean McKinney, number 11, back deep for the Trojans.
Right. Look who's back.
Before they kick it, I want to thank Earl's Glass, the Witherington Insurance Group, and Troy Bank and Trust for sponsoring the Charles Henderson Trojans.
No question about it. The same kid that does their placement, does their kickoff, their punts too. Name is Hunter Perry. This one's going to go to McKinley. It's going to go out of bounds. Well, now it's going to roll.
Oh, I wish he'd got up there and caught that.
No question.
Catch that ball in the air, Mr. McKinney.
And now, instead of getting it back at the 30, we got it back at the 19, and those yardage.
11 yards is a lot.
But we're still, like their coach is saying in the crossway, there he is on the 45.
Got a flag on the punt. Let's sort this out.
And surely I hope it's no way that we'll have to lose possession.
Mike, we're 2 seconds away from the fourth quarter, but the point I believe you were about to make is it's still a two-possession game here, so Charles Henderson with a lot to be playing for here as we go into the fourth quarter, just within two possessions.
Well, listen, I'm fixing to fall out of my chair. This penalty is going against Enterprise. I'm fixing to fall out of my chair. They haven't been penalized much, have they?
Not much. This would be if the ball was past the line of scrimmage when the penalty happened, then the Trojans will be able to just tack this on the end. If the ball had not passed the line of scrimmage in the air, they'll have to go back to the previous
That's
spot.
probably what they're discussing right now.
Yeah, they are, yeah.
We'd like to thank Chrysler, Premier Chrysler in Troy, Bill Jackson Chevrolet and Ford, Troy Bank and Trust, Preston's Troy Regional Medical Center, Town and Country, Road Mart, the Southern Animal Hospital and Pet Resort, the City of Troy, Pike County Schools, Bama RV, and Alabama Restoration, all sponsors of Friday Night Blitz here on TC2.
No question about it, and what a great job. And, of course, we got a guy that runs the show at Troy Cable that needs to have a feather put in his hand. He's really promoted all this all along to have games played live. And they're going to run him down. Charles Henderson is not able to run right at these guys. They need sort of... That ends the quarter. That ends the third quarter play with the score. Enterprise 29, Charles Henderson 14. We'll be back to Veterans Memorial Stadium in Troy, Alabama in just a moment.
Upside down with your vehicle? Bring it. Been told no for a loan? Bring it. Take home $350 a week? Bring it. Bring it. To Premier Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Troy. New 2019 Ram 1500 at $269 a month. New Wranglers, $299 a month. Think you got the best deal? We'll beat it. What'd you say? We'll beat it. Shop local. Shop PremierTroy.com, where Premier can make a difference during the summer clearance sale. Bring it on. There's a reason we sell more vehicles than anyone else. Price. Nobody beats a Premier deal. Nobody.
Your Troy Road Mart is your one-stop tire store. We carry major brands like Firestone, Bridgestone, Michelin, Toyo, BF Goodrich, and a whole lot more. We also carry semi, farm, and lawn and garden tires. Your Troy Road Mart is your one-stop tire store. We carry major brands like Firestone, Bridgestone, Michelin, Toyo, BF Goodrich, and a whole lot more. We also carry semi, farm, and lawn and garden tires. So come see us today at your local Troy Road Mart for some really hot deals on tires. We've been serving our friends and neighbors all across the Wiregrass since 1974. And remember, Road Mart offers nationwide road hazard warranty.
Our patients trust us, and you can trust us too. At Southern Animal Hospital and Pet Resort, we're a full-service animal hospital offering preventative care and hospital care with complete in-house laboratory testing. You'll also love our on-site pet resort, featuring individualized care for your pet during their vacation. We believe every animal deserves the best care possible, and that's what we deliver every day. So the next time you need veterinary care, see Dr. Steve Barron at Southern Animal Hospital and Pet Resort.
Back to play here at Veterans Stadium. Charles Henderson on a second down and 12 with the ball on their own 32-yard line. Puka Jones is going to throw. He's got him out there. It is intercepted on a beautiful play. They're going to mark it right at the 31-yard line. And that young man, number 17, really was Johnny on the spot. His name is Jalen Webster. Made a beautiful play.
Yeah, I'd like to see number 2, Javen Hill, make more of a defensive stand on that when he recognizes that his quarterback has overthrown it a little bit. You got to know when to switch gears into play defense, and he'll learn to do that.
No question about it. Early in this fourth quarter, Trojans still have to put up a charge on defense. Good to see the way the Trojan front has played the last few series. Number 22 is in at a running back position. They're going to give it to him. And this is Johnson. He's trying to get outside, and he does get outside, and he's going to get his first down, I do believe.
Keep in mind, this is a freshman, folks.
That's right. It is hard to bring down. Michael Johnson, the running back. gained 174 yards last week in their loss to the Miami team. They led going into the fourth quarter of that game, 31-6, and allowed 31-13, and allowed the Miami team to come back and win. They're back running that ball control offense. What do you call that? That's what they would call it?
Yeah, power.
Yeah, power offense.
Yeah, that was a 2nd and 1, so they ran power and just got the first down.
I tell you what, you want to look at a fine offensive lineman. This number 67, Michael Cox, is an excellent looking offensive lineman for our Enterprise. Number 7, of course, for Enterprise is Terrell Hudson. He's had his moments today.
Absolutely. The offensive line for Enterprise has played very well. Just 1 or 2 holding penalties and really
First
getting
and
after
10 from the 46. Throwing it out there. Got it. And finally, thank goodness, we got him.
What a player.
He is a good player, and he's down right now.
I think he landed on the football. Mike might have knocked his breath out.
Probably is.
Joshua McRae can do it all.
That's right. They're going to mark it at the 20. Yeah, you take him and this 22 away, and they'd be a little bit of trouble.
Since he's down and out, let's go to Wally Lowry down on the field and see if we can't get an insight of what's going on down there, Wally. Give us a feel.
Neil and Mike, Josh, I tell you what, that was a heck of a play, but both the quarterback and the wide receiver took a little bruising on there. I tell you, everything's going Enterprise's way right now, and it's not going for Charles Henderson, but both teams are not giving up.
34 Cooper Charlton is in the lineup for the Wildcats. Boy, look at there. Look how many guys they pulled that time. Yeah, that's a good play by the Trojans.
I'm going to tell you one thing about that type of Notre Dame box, misdirection, everybody going everywhere. It takes a lot of choreography and practice.
Oh, it does. It sure does.
It's not like just learning the eye
Yeah.
and running the dive play.
There's a lot of running going on in their practice.
There's a lot of misdirection.
Yeah.
And everybody's got to be out of each other's way. It's like synchronized swimming and dancing. I mean, it takes a lot of practice.
No question about it. Okay, looking at 2nd down and 9. Good defensive surge that time by the Trojans, led by Geis, the big tackle. In fact, they got Geis outside at a defensive end position now. And that's where they're coming. That's where they're coming, and he is going to knock him out of bounds, I believe. I think Geis got him.
Neil, that makes it even more impressive if they run the Notre Dame power game, but also the spread.
Absolutely, Josh. I mean, it's just the choreography to run that type of offense is really incredible. And for them to switch gears, just like you just mentioned, and then spread it out a little bit, like a whole different set of offensive schematics, is really impressive.
Terry Wright was also in on that play for the Trojans. 3rd down and 7, and Trojans are sure not giving it to them. A stop here would be big.
Huge. In fact, it's almost a must stop.
Forefront, here goes outside. Somebody got to get him. They don't. He gets it 1st down.
I'm going to go ahead and call it, Mike. We're down 2 scores with 8.5 minutes left in the game. If they score here, it's almost impossible to get 3 scores in 8 minutes.
Well,
Not saying it can't be done, but the odds are heavily against us.
And the worst thing that can happen to a team just happened. They threw down the yard marker.
That means it's 1st and goal.
That's right.
Absolutely correct. But
Okay.
they do got to go 9.5 yards
You're
to
right.
score.
And here's where we got a gang tackle now. We got a gang tackle here. And look, they're in no hurry whatsoever. This is a very unique offense, and there they go. And look at him fight. Look at him fight. All the way inside the 5 to the 4. A host of Trojans were there.
Here comes the replay, Mike, up close.
Look at those guys.
4-yard line. 2nd down.
Just bulling his way.
But you know what? It's a total team effort. You can tell that.
Yep.
Big number 52 has played a very good football game, and he's played a lot both ways too. For Enterprise.
Mike, under 8 minutes now, Mike.
Shoot the gap, and he scores. That time, the quarterback Darlington keeps it himself and scores from 4 yards out. And the Enterprise Wildcats are starting to take over. as they go 35-14 with the extra point coming up. Very precision offense. And, you know, when you get a lead and you can get in that kind of offense and eat the clock out, there's not much you can do.
You're right. 7 minutes and 32 seconds, like you just said. Now down 3 scores. We're going to have some type of turnover, and we got to hit a big offensive play.
No question about it. This is a fine kicker, and he kicks it through. So, with timeout on the field, it's Enterprise 36, Charles Henderson 14. We'll be back to Veterans Stadium in Troy, Alabama, where you're seeing high school football at its very, very best.
Here in the South, many of us live for the arrival of fall because it means once again it's time for college football. Looking for that perfect tailgating spot? Pack up the family in your camper and hit the road to your favorite football town. Bama RV has the best deals on campers in the South. Travel trailers, fifth wheels, toy haulers, and more. We've got something for every budget starting at just $109 a month. And at Bama RV, there's never any hidden fees and there's always a military discount. Bama RV, 231 North, Dothan.
A personal touch, a high level of trust. Whether it's checking and savings accounts, personal or business loans, or our local friendly service. That's what Troy Bank and Trust customers expect. But now we offer more. Free identity theft protection for our new and existing customers, protecting your family's time, money.
Here at Veterans Memorial Stadium in Troy, where Enterprise is starting to take over. And something we said earlier, Neil, when you get up and you want to kill the ball, they're the best offense you can get in.
Absolutely. Just power football when you need power.
And just feeling, like you said earlier, feeling their way. They had so many people out front. Very unique football team.
Yep. Hooch kick.
And taken up by, and it got a little seam there, and then we fumble and they got it.
Enterprise has it.
We fumble and they've got it. And they're starting to string up the band over there, it looks like. He had a little seam. I thought he might even break it.
Yeah, number 28, Khalil Carson, running it for the Trojans. Just got hit right on his arm and coughed it up.
I tell you a guy that's played pretty good football to this, number 5, Stevan Stringer. Yeah,
you're right.
Played pretty well. Also, number 23, for Charles Henderson, Jeremiah Crook has played a lot in this game. Along with number 22,
the freshman.
That's the freshman, Russo. Boy, he's going to be something.
He really is.
Look at the size that he has already in just a freshman.
They're going to go into clock mode right here. No,
they're going wide open.
They're trying to put it away.
They've got 2 of them wide open, and they just decide they go to the guy in the middle. They had the other guy wide open at the top of your screen.
First and goal.
And, hey, you're talking about trying to control the ball. They just want to score some more points, and they're doing a good job.
What a great call by that coaching staff right there.
Oh,
they knew that Charles Henderson was thinking, we're going to run clock, we're going to run clock.
You know, they're going to give their future opponents a lot of plays to think about tonight with the razzle-dazzle pass and run game.
I'll tell you this, a super, super coached football team. I'm telling you, they're very, very well coached.
Yes, sir, they are.
All right, got to penetrate, guys. And then, all right, that's what you do. Look at that Sanders, or who is that?
J.B. Sanders, number 8. Mike.
Boy, is he something or not.
He can play defense,
and number 4 is getting up slow right now.
Injury for the Trojans right here. While we got an injury, can we throw it down to Wally and get his thoughts on what's going on?
John Cunningham made that play. Or was it ball carrier?
Neil, I tell you.
Wally, tell us what's going on, my man.
Well, one thing, the sidelines on the Charles Henderson's just not looking good. That fumble just kind of popped the balloon, if you ask me. But anyway, hey, all Charles Henderson has to do is look forward to next week when they start region play against Rehoboth. And, guys, I know they're going to be here next Friday night at the Vet. Start region play against Rehoboth. Oh, who does my hair? That would be Raymond.
Raymond.
Raymond does my hair.
Also, you got pretty good looking legs too.
I do. Hey, one time, Mike, I won the sexy legs contest. Hey, I won the sexy legs contest at SAE one time. I'm telling you.
Thank you for the update.
And all the cheerleaders were laughing at me.
Hey, Wiley, somebody told me that you look like Tarzan, but you played like Jane.
Like Jane. I hear you, Mike. That's probably right, my friend.
Face for radio.
Yeah, hey, Wiley, I don't have but a few minutes left in my career, so I'm going to say anything I want to say.
Thank you, Wally.
I hear you. We love you, Mike.
Look at Lilo Chiller. Thank you, brother.
Thanks again to our platinum partners. Their continued support for Yellow.
I want to thank Bill Jackson Chevrolet, Mr. Colin McCreary, Hastings, Shipman and Wiggins Accounting, Birds, Drugs, Wise Office Supply, Jones Medical Supply, and the Hatfield Horse Bar and Grill.
Big number 67 for Enterprise. You're looking at these big offensive linemen that have just really been working awfully hard. Michael Cox is that left guard. Number 54 is Daniel Byers. There he goes again.
He scored.
And he scored.
Student body left, quarterback sweep.
No question about it. He had blockers ahead of him. So the Enterprise Wildcats starting to turn it on. And of course, the Trojans have fought gallantly early, but hey, this bunch just wears and tears on you where they run the football. They wear you out in a hurry. I thought the Trojans were tired early in the third quarter. Yeah.
You said that early, right in that first drive in the third quarter, you said they looked tired. And
That's right.
You were right.
Okay, they'll kick it.
Extra point pending.
And what was really a fairly close ball game until the fourth quarter, they've just turned it on and just dominated.
42-14 now, and extra point pending, and
6:29 left.
Really put it away, just like you said.
You would think that they'll be playing some backups, but we just don't know. I know this.
Well, after letting North Miami Beach come back in the fourth quarter, you can see why he hadn't put in.
Yeah. I can see the headlines right now. Darlington scores 3-4 times as Enterprise rolls.
Yeah, you're right, Mike. Sadly so for the Trojans.
Okay, and the kick is good. Want to mention another young man that has played well for Enterprise. It's number 32, and his name is Cole Killingsworth. Really has played well for Enterprise tonight.
He has. Mike, want to thank the Alabama Real Estate Connection, Mike Shelton, State Farm Insurance, Garrett Enterprises, Wally Sanders Trucking, Max Hughes Trucking, Shane Rand Heating Construction, and Mr. Representative Wes Allen and Marcus Paramore. Thank y'all very much for sponsoring the telecast.
We also want to remind everyone to tune in next Friday night. We'll be live at Goshen, Alabama for the Zion Chapel versus Goshen matchup. So for those in that coverage area, be sure to tune in next Friday night at 7 o'clock here on TC2.
That'll be a good one. Zion Chapel and Goshen live next week.
Yeah, and TC2, Troy Cable, they bring live the Friday night Blitz, live high school football every Friday night. How special is that?
No question about it. Also remember the coaches show on Wednesday nights. We've got 6 coaches now on board.
That's awesome.
And we have a lot of fun, and those coaches do too. And remember, people, this is 7A Enterprise, 5A Charles Henderson. So we won't be playing teams like this very much, I promise you.
No, you're right.
This one's going to go out of bounds, and very wisely done by our kick returner. Coach, of course, McCord, wants to keep the score a lot closer, but at the same time, he wants to get through this one and start playing teams that are of our size.
Now, I'm going to tell you, Rehoboth has been down through the years, but they won last Friday night.
Yeah. Enterprise has, from the 9th grade through the 12th grade, has 2,200 students. 3rd largest in the state of Alabama. Or might even be more than that. Might be 2,500. Charles Henderson in the first 3 grades has about 550.
Yeah, it's definitely.
They're 3 times bigger, or maybe 4 times bigger.
If there was an 8A in the state of Alabama, Enterprise would be one.
That's right. They're the 3rd largest school, and we talked about this on my morning show the other morning, and we had it in writing. Okay, Charles Henderson, Puka Jones. you know, if you'll think about it, they've kept the ball away from Charles Henderson in this second half. They've had the ball more than half the time.
Yeah.
And Puka played well.
Besides that early interception.
But he throws in a crowd.
This is Caldwell across the middle.
Look at him go. Look at him go.
Boy, he's quick as a jitterbug, isn't he?
And buddy, that ball got to him in a hurry.
That was a fastball.
I tell you what, Puka Jones and Charles Henderson are going to beat a lot of teams this year. I really believe.
I hope you're right.
Well, Enterprise showed something that they haven't showed all this. They went from the Notre Dame box to the spread. And that'll take you off guard a little bit.
Absolutely right, Mike.
Here's Puka. He got him across the middle. And he's complete. And look
Caldwell
at him
again.
Look at Caldwell go. He got all the way to the 30-yard line. And boy,
he's quick as a hiccup.
He sure is. And the Trojans are moving the football very impressively. I hadn't seen, let me tell you this.
I tell you, number one and number 6 are not playing in the secondary right now. That could be a reason.
Look at, I'll finish to say they had the 10 coaches on the field, but they called timeout.
They did call timeout.
And with 6:04 remaining here in the football game, and we'll take a short shot.
A personal touch, a high level of trust. Whether it's checking and savings accounts, personal or business loans, or our local friendly service. That's what Troy Bank and Trust customers expect. But now we offer more. Free identity theft protection for our new and existing customers, protecting your family's time, money, and good name from identity theft. Because protecting your identity is now a big part of our identity.
TLC Plus is your one-stop shop for pressure washing, landscaping, custom woodworking, and full-service electrical work. Licensed and insured, there's no job too big or too small. They offer flexible hours with no overtime charges, weekdays until 8 p.m. and on Saturdays. With hundreds of satisfied customers from across the Wiregrass, TLC Plus has competitive pricing and the best warranty in the industry. Give them a call today at 334-268-1515.
Upside down with your...
You know, these helmets are a little different than, are they all white helmets or are they blue helmets?
So, Enterprise?
Yeah.
They got a blue stripe down the middle.
That's what they do. It's a wide blue stripe, looks like.
It gets skinnier as it goes back.
First and 10 for the Trojans.
Kind of different.
Enterprise. And here
quarterback draw.
Look at Puka go.
He almost broke loose. That was a design quarterback draw.
That's
if
right.
he gets away from that last guy, he's got another 20 yards.
That's right, and he's got moves once he gets there, too. He's tough in the open field. Gain of 3 on the play.
Five minutes and 40 seconds left in the contest.
They jump all the way. That's 5 against Enterprise. They don't make many mistakes, but if you notice that the blue stripe is up close, look at that helmet up close. It's got a wide blue stripe.
In the front.
Look at it.
Yeah, it gets skinnier as it goes to the back.
Yeah, but look at it in the back, in the front.
It's got like the state of Alabama in the back.
That's right. Okay. Now it is second and a long 2 on the call. And they jump again. They don't call it.
I think this is the second string defense out there for Enterprise, Mike.
Trying to get in the stat sheet, Neil.
Yeah, you're right.
Some young Trojans out there, too. Did he get it? He came
yes,
out
he
with a
did.
great catch.
This is number 2, Javin Hill.
Buddy, that was a great catch.
First
great
down
throw.
Yardage.
Tell you what, no quitting this Trojan team. No quit at all.
First and 10 at the 11.
5:02 remaining. Puka Jones is the quarterback.
Mike, other than
He
the
got
one...
his best receiver at the top of your screen. Well, no.
This is Caldwell and Javin Hill at the bottom, and that's where he's going.
In the corner, the big guy got him for a touchdown.
Got him, Javin.
I tell you, what a drive.
Yes, sir. Javin Hill with the jumped him and out rebounded him.
I'm telling you, as good a drive as we've seen lately, as the Trojans roar down the field with the passing under the passing of Puka Jones.
I'm going to tell you, Mike, Wally Lowry was standing right by that touchdown reception. After this extra point, we got to get him to tell us all about it.
And our camera guy down there, and he's a good one, too.
Nobody beats a premier team.
David Doty with a great camera angle right there.
Doty.
After this extra point, Lowry's got to tell us all about that touchdown catch.
They're going for 2. Double wide out to both sides. Now in motion. He's going to sprint out and throw. He throws
it's good.
He got it in there.
He got it in.
What a play. What a play by number 4. And Puka drilled it.
That is Bradley Caldwell.
And man, watch this.
Those Caldwell boys can play.
And I tell you what a throw by Puka Jones. And ladies and gentlemen, now with 4:37 left, it's Enterprise 43, Charles Henderson 22.
Wiley, tell us what's going on down there with that touchdown, man. Did you see that catch?
Oh, gang, let me tell you something. I was right there on it. I was probably about 5 or 6 inches from the sideline, as you can see right here. But it was a great catch. Puka made a good read on defense, and let me tell you, hey, 6 points, and then we started the 2-point conversion. A good drive, good execution for Charles Henderson High School.
He threw a bullet, didn't he?
Yes, sir. Hey, if I could have got it, I'd have caught it. You see me, I could have caught it right here.
I thank you for the update, Wally. We'll be right back with the kickoff.
Back to play here. Enterprise. Of course, the score now is Enterprise 43, Charles Henderson 22. Geis will kick it. It's an onside kick. Pretty good one, but it's going to go out of bounds. And Enterprise will take it at their own 41-yard line with 4:37 left to play.
Yeah. Mike, want to thank Duncan Lindsay Multimedia. He videos wedding and events. Give him a call, 434-3387, or email him, Duncan@TroyCable.net, for all your videography needs.
It started in 1984. KT Cole and I came out and started doing Charles Henderson High School football with all the great folks. And do the math. From 84 to 2019, it's time for me to sit down and let somebody else do it. And you and Wiley can do it as well as anybody I know. And I'll miss it. I'm not going to say that, but I'll be at all the home games at least if I'm not out of town. It's been a joy for me to represent Charles Henderson High School over that period of time. 35 years. And I've seen some great football games. I've seen some great individual efforts, and I've seen some great fan support. I've pretty much seen it all at Charles Henderson High School, and I'm awfully proud, even more proud than when I started, that I'm a Trojan, a Troy Trojan, and I bleed orange and blue. And I'll never, ever stop being as strong a Trojan as I can possibly be wherever I go in life and the rest of the way. And, of course, I don't know. The Lord's going to be going to be able to name that date one day. But, again, it's been a pleasure being a part of Charles Henderson High and seeing all the great players play, and the band and the cheerleaders is all a part of being a Trojan of Troy, Alabama.
Mike, call me a sissy, call me a wimp. I'm choked up. I want you to know you were doing this when I was in high school, when I was playing football, and it meant so much to me to be able to get up and to hear you calling our game on Saturday mornings, and for the years to come. And anything I've ever done on television or broadcasting football was where I've heard it from you through the years, and I appreciate everything you've done for the city of Troy, for Charles Henderson football, for Troy University, and for Troy Cable. You're a mentor. You've been a mainstay with Charles Henderson, and you are Charles Henderson football telecast.
Well, I tell you, I do appreciate it very much. Of course, I had some help. Harold Freeman, you know, the owner and operator of Troy Cable, the man behind it all. You know, we used to go on the trips together, and that camaraderie. You know, KT Cole. How about, of course, you know, Harold Freeman and Bogey Freeman. You remember the old saying, Bogey Vision? And we went to games all over the country and had a lot of fun. It was Friday nights in the fall. It was just a lot of fun to get together and go out of town or do the games right here from the beautiful stadium. It's been fun to watch this stadium grow. I'm as proud of this stadium as I am anything in this world other than my family. But again, Alan Jones for so many years. Oh, what a great commentator he was. How much he loved it too, and he still does. But another guy that we worked together so many times.
Charles Henderson football since 1984. Troy Cablevision has decided to retire after 35 years of supporting the Trojans. A warm thank you for Mike Amos and his many years of support to Troy Cable.
Okay, I appreciate that. I didn't know old Ralph even knew that was coming, you know. But again, I appreciate you, Neil, and those kind words, and I appreciate you guys out there. Hey, one thing you know for sure about me is I'm a Trojan, 100%. Troy Trojan High School and Troy Trojan College, and believe you me, I wouldn't want it to be any other way. A Troy guy, Troy. We're from Troy. We can't be prouder. And if you don't hear it, we'll yell a little louder.
That's right.
Okay, they're in that box again.
A little misdirection.
A good friend of mine. Oh man, don't let him score. Hold him out of there. He's down to inside the 10 to about the 6-yard line. There's no venue in America any better than where we're watching this game right now.
It's beautiful. You're right.
On that field and in this place, and you know, a lot of great games have been called from this place. You know, the Missouri game, you know, the Oklahoma State games. There's been some huge ball games played in this stadium at the high school and the college level. They're going to run that box again. And, you know, Enterprise used to run it, and they used to shift into it. They would say, they would come to the line, and the guy up front would be over the ball, and he'd see 6-man line. We see it, let's go. Now they would shift into it. And it was really something to see. Every time, that's why they'd do it, you know, and then bang, you know. Trojans trying to get their players on the field.
Getting some young guys in the game.
Yeah, exactly. How did they get down here so fast? Okay, did they stop him? I think they did.
They did. Good.
So, let's see, 125, 124.
It would be a real class act
I know,
right here
yeah, I know.
if he was just to take a knee.
I know it. I wonder if he got it in him. I don't know if he does. If you look at their staff across the way, they look like they're awfully hungry. Look like a lot of them, like me and you, had just a few meals either.
That's right, man.
Come on there, stop them, Trojans.
Yeah.
They're going to give it to that running back. And you know what? He made it on second effort.
Second effort, he's in.
Second effort, and they just pouring it on right there, and they're loving it. All right. Last year was 35 to 28. This year it looks like it's going to be 40 to 22. See those guys over there?
Yeah.
The Enterprise Wildcats, and what a good program they've got.
I tell you what,
There's their head coach right there with the glasses right there.
Scored a touchdown with 50 seconds left.
There he is right there, yeah.
With
the
50 seconds
beard.
left. That could come back to haunt you.
That's right, yeah, no question.
Careful there, new coach.
And they kicks it through. And they go up 50 to 22 with just a few. There's the seniors for Charles Henderson, and they're going to win some football games. Charles Henderson is.
They are.
No question about it. You have a lot of fun following this team. The schedule's not easy, but hey, this is a pretty good football team we got here in Troy.
That's right. There's our seniors right there, Mike.
Now, next week could be an entirely different story for Enterprise as they travel to Auburn to play Auburn High School.
Could be a different story. You're right.
And, they've got a tough schedule. They play Central Phoenix City, and, they play
Robert E. Lee.
Robert E. Lee play some tough teams, no question.
You're right.
Well, tomorrow, what a way to get started tomorrow. You got South Alabama playing Nebraska. I'd love to see them play them tough because all those coaches coached at Troy.
I know.
And then, of course, then Alabama is your 2:30 kickoff. And then Auburn at 6:30.
They're playing in Jerry World.
Playing in Jerry World. It's going to be some great football. But come out and support Troy University first at 5 o'clock and see the Trojans and pull them through, and then go to the tailgate and watch the other games.
That's exactly right, Mike.
And it'll be a lot of fun. Do y'all have a group that tailgates before every Troy game? No, but I know you're working.
I'm working. I have to meet with the officials.
Yeah, exactly. And we take it back to about the 22 or 23 ball. The only thing we were missing tonight was Ronaldo St.K. Pennington.
Oh, Lord.
That out of all the great runners that I've ever worked or called, the greatest of them all was Ronaldo St.K. Pennington.
Boy, he was special.
I saw him against Viger High School of Mobile, gained 300 yards one day. And
Viger knew he was going to get the ball.
Elba, he gained 300 yards 2 years in a row against Elba. 2 years in a row against, I want to say Andalusia or Op. They didn't want to play against him. He was so fast, he just outran everybody.
And they knew he was getting it.
Yeah, I know it. Hey, I remember Coach Rodney Allison for Auburn went right when Terry Bowden got the job. Robbie Allison for Auburn was down on the north goalpost watching the game. This good throw here over through him. Watching he came there to see St.K. play.
Yeah.
They opened a kickoff or something, they fumbled a ball or something, so they had to start from their own 2. First play from scrimmage against Greenville. Good football team.
Yeah.
St.K. goes 98 yards for a touchdown. Rodney Gardner got in his car and drove back to Auburn and said, hey,
I
didn't see one play. And then they miscoached him, I think, because he was so fast and he
bummed his knee out when he got
I'll tell you how fast he was. He ran 4.21 in the 40. 4.21 was the fastest.
He had Bo Jackson.
Yeah, Bo Jackson ran 4.1, something like that. But we've seen some great athletes and a lot of fun to watch them, and a lot of good coaches. And of course, I played here, and I loved it when I played here, and it's just been a great trip, and my life's been blessed by being around.
And then your son played here.
Yeah, my son played here, but I've been blessed just to be around sports and a community that loves sports, and it's been fun. Probably the most fun I've ever had is to watch Troy go from Division II to Division 1A. People don't realize how huge that has been for Troy. That we're on the same level as far as classification as Alabama Auburn.
We are.
And we can play with LSUs, and we can play with those guys. We've built this beautiful, fine stadium, and not only is our football program grown, but our university has grown to over 8,000 students on campus.
And
the city now is over 20,000 people. So it's been a win-win-win situation to go to Ben Beard and people like that wouldn't let it alone to go to Division 1A. And it's just been wonderful.
Colonel Walter Hennigan, the late Walter Hennigan.
That's right. He had a lot to do with it. And in 2 weeks, we got Southern Mississippi coming in here. Well, look at this guy catch it in his hand.
Caldwell.
And that ends the ball game. And ladies and gentlemen, the final score, a little bit closer than look. Enterprise 50, Charles Henderson 22. It's been a great football game live on Troy Cable. This is a Scott Westfield. You got to hand it to him. He worked so hard. Westfield production. Of course, this is one of the parts of the game I love more than anything is this right here. Keep it right here, guys, because that's where the sportsmanship and the pride comes to play. And Coach, one of the 2 coaches are talking about something down there.
Yeah.
And I don't know why that might be. But boy, they have a huge staff, and they did a great job. Both teams.
And Enterprise is a much larger school.
Oh yeah.
Charles Henderson, more players, more talent pool to pull from.
Yeah.
Trojans need to hold their head.
See how their helmets are right there. There's
yes.
Yeah, exactly. We missed out on two big linemen that could have helped us tonight, too.
We did. We had some hurt people tonight. Nathan Knox will be having surgery on his ankle coming up so he can get back to it.
Yeah.
And he's going to have the Tua Tagovailoa surgery on his ankle so he can be back in a couple weeks.
So all probably 100 strong Enterprise High School has come in here to Veterans Stadium tonight and they've defeated Charles Henderson 50-22 in a good football game. And I thought Charles Henderson saw a lot of things they did well. They just couldn't stop this torrid attack. And then when they had to throw, they had people wide open for touchdowns. So they finessed us a little bit,
I'll tell you what, number 1, Jackson Darlington, and number 6, Joshua McCray. Those two guys, can play football.
They sure can. No question about it. And, of course, Charles Henderson coming over here on our side over here. And, of course, I know you people in the Enterprise have to be awfully proud of not only this fabulous marching band. We live with the greatest marching band in the country, the Sound of the South. They had a pep rally here yesterday. And then for this Enterprise band to come right behind them, boy, what great bands we've been seeing in the last 2 days. And, of course, Charles Henderson, what I like about them is that alma mater. You think about it, any person that graduated from Charles Henderson High School that doesn't know the words of alma mater, they didn't go to the same school I did.
That's right. That's right.
You know, that was something that we all took pride in, and they're doing it right now.
Yep.
The pride of Charles Henderson High School, ladies and gentlemen, the Charles Henderson High School 2019 football team and cheerleaders. And, buddy, they'll be good the rest of this season.
They will.
And you just come out and support them. And we're proud of our Trojans of Troy. And for me personally, it's been a great trip, a wonderful trip. I've done in life what I always wanted to do. That was announce.
And you've done it well.
Back when I was in Pee Wee football, I played football in the front yard. I always announced when I was running for a touchdown. But it ain't nothing more important to me than to be able to say, touchdown Trojans, touchdown Trojans, Troy wins, Troy wins, Troy wins.
You've done it well through the years.
And that's all I got to say.
Mike, it's been a pleasure. I've loved it. I appreciate all you've done for Charles Henderson High School.
And I'll be around. I'll be tucking my head up here in the studio sometime to get a good seat. Get a good seat to the game and catch some of these good hamburgers and hot dogs.
That's right.
But it's been fun. Thank you, Neil. I appreciate it.
Thank you, everybody. We'll see you next week for Rehoboth coming to town.
Go Trojans.
Upside down with your vehicle? Bring it. Been told no for a loan? Bring it. Take home $350 a week? Bring it. To Premier Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Troy. New 2019 Ram 1500 at $269 a month. New Wranglers, $299 a month. Think you got the best deal? We'll beat it. What'd you say? We'll beat it. Shop local. Shop PremierTroy.com, where Premier can make a difference during the summer clearance sale. Bring it on. There's a reason we sell more vehicles than anyone else. Price. Nobody beats a Premier deal. Nobody.
Fire up your adventure on the Green Mountain Pellet Grill. Grill smarter and eat better with the flavor of the fire-roasted hardwood pellets. This grill from Green Mountain Grills is the best on the market. Available in 3 sizes, David Crockett, Daniel Boone, or the Big Jim Bowie. Available with Wi-Fi control. Also available the pizza oven to convert your grill to a wood-fired gourmet pizza oven. Hey, folks, whether you like grilling with charcoal, wood pellets, or gas, we have it right here in Troy. Come see us at Southern Grill and Patio inside Town & Country Flooring Center.
Here in the South, many of us live for the arrival of fall because it means once again it's time for college football. Looking for that perfect tailgating spot? Pack up the family in your camper and hit the road to your favorite football town. Bama RV has the best deals on campers in the South. Travel trailers, fifth wheels, toy haulers, and more. We've got something for every budget starting at just $109 a month. And at Bama RV, there's never any hidden fees and there's always a military discount. Bama RV, 231 North, Dothan.
At Wireless Sandals Truck Line, safety is first. That's right, safety is first at Wireless Sandals Truck Line. Are you an experienced mechanic looking for a job? Then I'd like you to call Wireless Sandals Truck Line. That's speaking to Dwayne Stewart. That's right, work on one of these today. Wireless Sandals Truck Line. We have Blue Cross, Blue Shield, 401k, dental plan, Wireless Sandals Truck Line. Troy, Alabama. Call us today. Wireless Sandals Truck Line, Troy, Alabama.
Life is full of the unexpected. Make sure you know who to call when the bottom falls out. Alabama Restoration. Let our team of professionals help you get your life back to normal. Call 24 hours a day, 371-5591 or ALArestore.com.
Hi, I'm Eric Moore, owner of Bam RV. Prices across our lot have been reduced with special summer discounts, and it's your chance to get a 2019 camper for up to 30% off. With so much of our inventory marked down thousands of dollars, now is the time to enjoy the rest of your summer camping with your family in a brand new RV. Plus, Bam RV has many campers for every budget with no hidden fees, and you can even get no money down and no payment for 90 days on select RVs. But just like summer, these deals won't last forever. Bam RV, 231 North Dothan.
Upside down with your vehicle? Bring it. Been told no for a loan? Bring it. Take home $350 a week? Bring it. Bring it. To Premier Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Troy. New 2019 Ram 1500 at $269 a month. New Wranglers, $299 a month. Think you got the best deal? We'll beat it. What'd you say? We'll beat it. Shop local. Shop PremierTroy.com, where Premier can make a difference during the summer clearance sale. Bring it on. There's a reason we sell more vehicles than anyone else. Price. Nobody beats a Premier deal.